Yo, 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 yo. What's cracking, everybody? Outlaw here, Dads After Dark. Speaking of what's cracking, I'll tell you what's cracking. That's the top of this brew can on this second rodeo I'm enjoying right now. Second rodeo, you got that right. That's Lost 40, buddy, all day, every day. Let me tell you a little bit about that Lost 40. Tell you how you get some. You go by their tap room over there at 501 Bird Street, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72202. Walk in with a growler. Let them fill one up, fresh off the taps, right there at the bar. Check them out on the inner tubes, www.lost40brewing.com. Give them a call, 501-319-7275, or get on the social media. Track them down on the Instagram, look them up on the Facebook. Whatever you do, just make sure you tell them Dads After Dark sent you. Get by there today. Hook yourself up with some Lost 40. Bicycle.
Damn, Outlaw. Look at that stash, man. It's on point, buddy.
Oh, yeah, dude. That beer's super fly, too, son. What you been doing?
I'm glad you noticed, man. I've been bullied a little bit lately.
Been bullied a little bit? You talking about AmericanBeerBully.com?
Hell yes, I am.
Man, y'all got to jump over there and check that out. It can make faces for radio look good. Let me tell you, man, AmericanBeerBully.com, it's more than just men's care. It is an honest lifestyle, a unique culture, and a bold pack of products. Like, they got Top Dog, Stray Dog, they got
Junkyard Dog.
They got the oils, the butters, the soaps, and they even got a line of products just for the ladies.
Hell yeah.
Y'all stop what you're doing, run over to AmericanBeerBully.com and place your order now. For a limited time, if you use DAD15, you will get 15% off of your order.
So if I go to the website and I put in the code DAD15, I get 15% off my entire purchase.
Exactly, son.
Hell yeah.
So y'all jump on over there right now, AmericanBeerBully.com. Tell them Dad sent you.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Dad's After Dark. You know, the other day somebody came up to me and said, "Yo, Outlaw, you know anybody that can work on my garage door?" I said, "Man, just so happens to do. The garage door guy's your man. You got a carport you want to turn into a garage? He can take care of that. You got a building that don't have a garage door on it? He's got you back there, too. Already got a garage door? Just need some maintenance on it? Maybe some upgrades? The garage door guy's your man. Reach out to him today, 501-412-2475. Shoot him an email, thegaragedoorguylr@gmail.com. Get over there at Facebook. Give him a like and a follow. And if you can't find him anywhere else, jump on Dad's After Dark Linktree. He's listed there too. For all of your up and down door needs, the garage door guy is your man. Give him a call today. Tell him Dad's After Dark sent you. Bicycle.
After dark, grilling in the park, making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill. Sweet tea, roller cooler, lawnmowers, blah blah blah. Mom's in the morning, they talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances, tatted on my nose. Mickey G, funny packs, that's on me. Blue jean shorts, yeah, that kinda short. Dad's After Dark, Dad's After Dark, Dad's After Dark.
And welcome to a very special edition of Dad's After Dark Radio. We are live from the Garage Door Guys Studios.
Michael, how many times have we told you are not special?
Ed.
There you go.
God.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the show.
And
Your
girls.
host, Mikey G. I got Smokestack Rodney Lewis over there. Rodney, say something.
Hey.
The Outlaw Shane Creator.
Who did all this
Kids
shit
off
to my
my-
mic?
Grandpappy.
It's loud.
Grandpappy. Say
What?
something.
Something.
And guys, we got very special guests joining us in the studio tonight from the Patrick and the People show. What is it? Is it a
It's a
podcast?
podcast.
It's a show. It's a radio
stream, whatever you want to call it.
Live stream. The world's changing now, but we got Angry Patrick Beamson over here, and we've got Rich Rockwell.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right, the Bruce Buffer
of Arkansas.
The Bruce
There you
Buffer.
go.
Man, gosh,
We're not on the
thanks for
rest of that.
joining us.
Man, I just can I just say something right off the bat?
Say it.
I've been waiting a minute to get this out, man.
Say it.
I hear sometimes people will come to my studio and they'll say, man, it's kind of, a little scary out here. Listen, I never want to hear that shit again. Because I'm going to tell you something. I heard the Deliverance banjo.
Yes.
My Bluetooth quit working a mile before I got here. And when I pulled up, I was like, oh, no, man. You pull up out here in the dark, you going to check your glove box real quick, make sure you good. You know what I'm saying?
We're out here, man.
No, you in the you in the stick.
You would never tell from what we've got live right there, the way it looks on the screen, that we're out in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Dude.
No, clearly, yeah.
We're literally in
Yeah.
the dad shed. This is the dad shed.
See, I
Keeps
got
all the
lucky. I
people
pulled
away.
up just as Smokestack got here, so he's like, I got you. I'll walk
Right.
you back. And I was
Yeah.
like, thank you, because I don't have cell phone service.
Yeah, they're at the corner of Boone and Dock.
Right.
So I would have got notification that someone was in my yard or front door. So I'd have been like, "Oh, hey, look at the cameras. All right, yeah, they're here. Let's
All right.
go."
Well,
But-
that's good.
But no, we're
Because
seriously
I sure
though.
would have been lost just wandering in your yard.
I love being out here, but at the same time, we're 15 minutes away from everything.
Yeah.
No, it really is. I'm used
No,
to
we're
the
out here.
area. I mean, it's out, but I'm used to it. I lived in Bauxite for
Right,
a while,
yeah,
and
it's
I've
right
been
down
a
the
Slane
road.
County guy. So, it's where I was for the most part brought up. I grew up, junior high and elementary in Southwest, but then I
Right.
graduated from Bryant, and I spent most of my life in Saline. What up, dog?
I graduated from Bryant.
Did
Oh,
you?
I thought he was
I'm
going
a
with
Hornet.
the Southwest thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, he ain't never even been to Southwest.
Hey, Cloverdale Cubs for life, fool.
There you go, dude.
Don't
That's
mess with
funny.
that. Don't
I
mess
went to
with that.
Mills. I'm a Mills.
Okay,
I'm a
you were
Mills
Mills.
comic.
Yeah,
So we they just had a little get together the other night, and I was like, man, I should.
Yeah, but it was for the graduating class.
so didn't say I couldn't
You
go.
weren't invited.
Right? No, so
Spent 10 years there, still didn't graduate.
It gets more depressing each time you go to a reunion like that, because there's fewer people and they look real old.
Yep.
You're like, I don't feel like I look
Right.
like these people
shit, dude, I
right
was-
here. They look bad.
I was thinking that the other day. I saw somebody that I graduated. I was like, man, they look like crap. They look old as hell. And then I was like, I wonder if they said the same thing about me.
Yeah,
Right.
because your damn high school picture is like it's the hair with
Oh,
the, and
I had
what the hell happened
I had a
now?
bowl cut right down the middle, and it was down to just above my shoulders. I had long hair, and it was shaved underneath. It was terrible.
that
awful.
was your senior picture?
That was my prom picture.
Oh, your prom picture. Yeah, no, that's great.
I
His hair ran away from
someone
him, yeah.
actually went to prom with me. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
She,
Well, yeah.
never mind.
what?
He flipped her after that.
Well, guys, what was it, last weekend, the weekend before, whatever, we had a fantastic event out there at the Patrick and the People Studios. The first ever Ark and Brawl was a success. How do you guys think it went?
Man, I was surprised, honestly. Like, I knew I had an idea in my mind of what I wanted it to look like. And I figured we'd get, a good group of people out there. But the amount of people that showed up, the amount of people that tuned in online.
That was big.
Like, last time I looked, it was over like 8,000 people
Yeah,
had watched the
yeah,
video
no, it's
between
awesome.
all the streams.
Yeah, what struck me about it, and I think I mentioned this to you earlier, what struck me about it when I looked at, number one, there was an amazing turnout, but every kind of person you could imagine, young, old, any flavor that you wanted, everybody was there to have
Yes.
fun and have a good time, and not one single bad experience
No.
that I saw the entire thing.
No, I mean, we did have a fight break out beside our table.
We handled it.
yeah.
But they entered. Yeah, everybody's like, "Look at your face." I'm
Rodney
like,
was
"Shit."
like-
I'm just like, "What the hell's going on?" The way the fighters interacted with all the kids that were sitting on the ground right
absolutely.
up there front,
Yeah.
dude, that right there made all them kids' days.
They were all in it, this is all,
Yeah.
they started chanting. I was
They
like,
were
this is
hating
really
on
cool.
one, just like you're
Yeah.
supposed to. Hate on one and pick one
was
that
the-
you win. You
that
gotta
was
win,
the hardest thing for me, believe it or not, was,
It wasn't losing your ribs?
No, that,
I was going to ask how
Bro,
the ribs were, man. I
man,
mean, you
dude, they
you took
still
that
hurt,
you
bro.
took that rope.
I
pretty
missed
hard.
no, I took
had to
it
go
real
back and watch the
hard.
replay.
Yeah,
I missed it.
Yeah, somebody clipped it and kept showing it to me over and over. No, man, look, that dude, I don't know what he field dresses at, 350 plus. He's a big fella.
He's a big son of a
And,
bitch.
you know, when he fell onto the rope, the only part of me on the rope was these two ribs and all his weight. And
Yep.
it hurts like
That
hell.
sucked.
It's better
Dude.
now. I'm functional.
And that
I thought I was going to
that
go
was
to the
pretty
ER.
early in the match too.
No, and I kept going.
you did.
So,
Yeah,
the
you did not
question
stop.
is, would you do it again?
Yeah, no, I certainly will in the future do something again. We're in talks right now, but we got to work some details out first. But I'll say that it turned out decent given the circumstances that I thought I was going to die a few minutes in. You know, it turned out pretty good.
Well, you know what? Was it a 5-star match? No.
No,
But
absolutely not. I knew that.
And Rich can attest to this, man. I love the psychology of your match because you started off as a crowd favorite
Yeah.
with people chanting your name and and I'm like, but he's cheating. He's cheating. He's constantly cheating and doing what he's doing.
watch your mouth,
And
man. Watch your mouth.
But
Patrick, I did
throughout-
not
You're gonna be
see
going
one
in the ring
cheating.
with you next.
I don't know what you're talking about,
cheating,
man.
sir.
I was ripped off, man.
But throughout the match, though, slowly the crowd started to turn, and you guys told the story you wanted to tell. By the end of it, they were booing you.
Well, that was the hardest thing for me was doing that because when we talked about it, you know, I knew that Jimmy was a babyface, and I couldn't ask him to go. I mean, for a one-off like that, I couldn't say, "Hey, change who you are."
Right.
And
He's got
so,
T-shirts to sell.
yeah, and that's right. And so when I talked to him, he said, you know, I said, "What do I need to do?" And they said, "Well,
Be an
in a
asshole.
perfect world, turn the audience against you." And I'm like, "Really?
I can do that.
You want me to turn them against me?"
like I just started. This is my debut, guys.
You want me to be an asshole?
I came up with the idea that because I knew I've known Jimmy's mom a long time. You know, she babysat my kids, and so we've known each other for years.
You have a right to talk about her.
And so I said, well, you know, I'll just go at Jimmy's mom. And so it started in the text. We started building up to that, you know, talking trash until we bumped in the studio that day. And then I knew if I just got on that and stayed on it, that it would make that turn for me.
That was fantastic, man. By the end, they were chanting your name, and towards the end, they were booing you. It was exactly what you wanted.
It was
Yeah.
like when the beard pull happened. Like when you pulled Buffet's
That was
beard, they were done with you. They were like, no.
No, that was another
You
one.
can-
I asked,
you
can I
can
pull
do
this?
the-
Can I grab your beard?
Yeah.
You know, I asked him beforehand, is it cool? I said, if the ref slaps, man, I'll let go. You know, but let me just hold on to it like I'm giving you, you know, dragging you by.
I guarantee the last thing you wanted was that big son of a gun to get angry for sure.
No, yeah, that guy is he's a mountain. you know?
He wasn't even the biggest one there though.
No,
Big
there were a
Hoss.
couple of big
Big
hosses.
Big Hoss.
He looked like a
Yeah,
dude,
he's a-
son of a
Yeah,
gun.
no, that's a big guy.
But Big Hoss, David, I got to talk to him a little bit after the show, dude. He's
Good dude, man.
Sweetheart of a dude, man. He
Don't
is such
say that, dude. Oh, he's just a
He hates it when I
sweetheart.
say that.
Yeah.
No,
He was a nice guy, man,
great
and
guy.
he beat cancer.
What's up, Darren?
He explained all to us and talked about his fight with the cancer and stuff when we were standing there talking. So it was like, man, that's pretty cool.
Hey,
and
Darren.
then he got a hat, and his dog chewed
ate
it up
it.
as soon as he got home. So
Yeah, we got to get him.
we got to get him
You know
another
what?
hat. So.
I got to get another one too because I don't know where mine disappeared to.
That's,
in the,
hey, our marketing plan's working great.
right. Like,
Yeah, he said he took his home and the dog ate it that night.
Wasn't even his homework.
I think everybody in my house has worn the hat at least once out.
Right?
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We have it out there set out. So, you know, Tyler's rolled in it. I've rolled in it. I think Laura threw it on once. You know, so we kind
That's all
of
we could ask for
interchangeably
right there.
rock it.
I mean,
You
it's
know?
a
Get it
walking,
out
it's
there,
a walking
baby.
billboard.
That's what it's supposed to be.
There
Right.
you go.
Yeah.
well, and I
That's
saw
cool.
there wasn't. I mean, there was quite a few people out there that were picking up y'all's hats and
I
shirts
think we
and
sold
stuff.
like
Oh, yeah.
12 hats.
Yeah.
And the shirts we gave away.
Okay.
Like we've got.
That's cool.
We've had those
We've been
long
sitting
enough.
on those
those.
shirts for a minute, and
Yeah.
we're down to like smalls and mediums, and
Yeah.
there ain't small. We don't know small, medium people.
No,
Right.
I don't either. I don't even know why I ever buy those. They're
Right
good
here.
for the kids.
It was cool
That
because
is true.
You're a medium?
I wear a small, actually.
We
You are a
actually
medium.
No, I can see that.
we
Yeah,
put him in a medium.
Tell him I wear a small.
we've got a.
Wherever
It's
it's
over
at.
here somewhere. There's a small hoodie that we forced upon him one evening.
Yeah,
and
you shoehorned it in him.
It
and you
turned into
shoehorned it on
me
him.
turning the 4-wheeler around and getting the winch out to get the damn thing off of him.
Yeah.
It was
Hey,
great,
Darren
but-
Riggins says, hey, I know he's
What
from
up,
Patrick,
Darren?
Hey,
so, yeah.
hey, what's up, y'all?
And man, I love that dude. Death Metal Disco, baby. What
Let's
up?
go. Everybody that was in the crowd, like, you know, I was like, hey, Patrick, can I go throw some shirts out? You know, because I don't know what
What the protocol
What's the
is.
rules?
Right,
what am I
right.
supposed
So-
to do?
yeah.
And they're like, he's like, send it, bro. So I go up there. What's up, Tim? He said, medium husky.
Man, I wore husky jeans when I was a kid. Is there anything worse?
No.
Yeah, those came from Sears, and literally the tag said husky.
Yeah.
It may as well have said lard ass.
What's up, Marshall?
That was just bait for people to pick on me. You know what I mean?
And the worst part is the waist would fit okay, but the length was never right.
Yeah,
It was
we
either-
got-
he was either too short or way too damn long.
Anyway,
Man,
I
hey,
cut you off, man.
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
fine. Everybody say, what's up, Ben?
What up, Ben?
There you go, Britton. How you like them apples, sir?
We got the beard bully in here.
Brandon's in here. Marcia's in here.
They've got a
beard comp
coming
coming.
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're going to hit on that here in a minute. But
That's Ben's favorite
Oh,
button right
Marcia
there.
of Eddie and Marcia?
Yeah,
what up, Marcia?
what's up, Marcia?
he'll hit that fart button enough till you want to backhand the
Yeah,
shit
no,
out.
I already do. But not really because of the button.
Yes.
I feel that.
He's got that face that you
does.
just want to back.
We
A
could
real
probably get-
slappable face. You
We
know?
could probably get y'all in a
Face.
match together, and you could kick his ass.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he would run.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Y'all would have to
I would
run.
try- I
Y'all
would
had to
try
cut that
run.
sumbitch down to about 20 seconds because that's about all he's got.
So you got this-
bedroom or in
Have
the
you
ring.
been
right.
talking to my wife again?
Yes.
You got to throw shirts out.
Yeah.
and-
So yeah, we went to, but what I was saying on that was, you're looking out in the
That
crowd.
was
Yeah,
the weirdest run-on sentence ever.
I went
Rewind.
5 directions at one time. I'm out there looking in the crowd, and I only had one shirt.
Is that mine?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
So I threw the shirt out there. If there was a lady sitting there that was, I think possibly Down syndrome.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about? I don't know if you know.
I think I know who you mean. Yeah.
She had her hat on sideways,
Yeah.
wearing pink.
I saw her. Yes.
And she just kind of looked down when I threw the shirt to the left, and I was like, you know what? I went and grabbed a couple more shirts, and I hand delivered her a shirt and a
Aw.
sticker. And for the rest of the night, every time she would see me, she would just smile.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet,
that's
and that was
awesome.
like,
that's good.
That was cool. 'Cause,
Right.
It is, man.
Not that she had a handicap or anything. It was just the fact that, hey,
That you made
she
a
smiled.
good moment
Right,
out of it.
Right. She got a shirt. She don't know who the hell we are, where we came from, but damn it, she got a shirt and a sticker, and that was a good night for her. So,
You know, and it's always the best to see things like that. You know, that's better. It's just like we've got a guy. As a matter of fact, he was there that night with JP. His name's Eugene Belcourt.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think Eugene's going to. Well, he was interested. He was talking to him about potentially joining the squad at some point in the future, maybe.
Yeah, we may.
But neither here nor there. He was on the show, and he was talking about, he's just an up-and-coming comic. And so he was talking about his journey, and I was asking, where all do you perform or whatever? And he said, man, just wherever the train goes, I hop a train. He goes, basically, I'm homeless, and, I just get on the train, get off somewhere, and go perform. And, man, what was so dope is the next time he came in, he said, man, last time I was here, about 3 days later, a guy reached out to me and said, hey, I saw your story. I want to give you a truck.
hell yeah.
And
nice.
gave him a 2003 Avalanche, just rebuilt the motor in it.
That's
and I was
what's
like,
up.
that is, there was nothing you could have told me that day because
Right?
that's better than anything
Anything.
that could have happened, anything I could have got, any accolade, any dollar.
Yep.
That moment right there was like, man, that is the people right
Yep.
there.
And I
you know?
think that's why we're so community driven.
Yeah.
Rodney was probably fixing to say that.
Yeah, that's basically it, man. When stuff like that happens, people will say, "Oh, we seen this, or we seen y'all give this, or we want to give now because of that." And it's like, shit, we didn't do anything. All we did was
Right.
get the word out there, and you guys took it and went.
Yeah.
So,
We showed
that's
up and
what's
did
cool
what we
about
do.
it.
That's just what we do.
Yeah, I love that there's this, it seems like to me, and tell me if you feel different, a cultural shift in the way people with money, particularly on the internet, deal with it.
Right.
There's so much more of giving that money back out to other people,
Correct.
helping other people that are just like you and I are trying to make it, instead of just, keep continuing to feed the rich.
Yep. It's amazing, man. We get a lot of feedback. We get a lot of support. And what's really cool is when we're out and about, I've never ever, and I don't think any of these two have either, but I've never seen myself as a public figure, you know?
Right.
And
Yeah, we never have either.
I have to.
You said I don't think these two have either, but we've never seen
No,
each other
y'all
either.
don't think that.
No,
I
how
know
about
that. Y'all are assholes. But we, when we get out in public and people recognize us, it's like, all right, maybe we should understand that
Yeah, you're.
people see us, right?
Yeah.
It's perspective, man.
But one of the cool things that we hear when we're out and about is, hey, you know, they'll say something stupid about him or me or him, and we'll laugh. But they always end up at some point in the conversation talk about what we do in the community.
Yeah.
And that right there, it's like, you know what? Somebody sees that, and at the end of the day, if we can reach one person and make them do something for somebody, then
Then it's powerful.
job well done.
No, that's
Absolutely,
true.
man.
Hey, Chief Creator, I see you in the house, my friend. Congratulations, sir.
Big shout out to
Alexander,
Tim.
Chief of Police, right there.
That's
Here
it.
we are.
Just remember where you came from and what I drive.
Man, I ain't even going to tell you about my time in Alexander.
You ain't got to worry about me. I don't drive through Alexander.
Y'all's hearts are bigger than your mouths. That's
That says a
saying-
lot.
You know what?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm putting that shit on a shirt. Where's my pen at?
You know, you have to be careful though, because sometimes you get these unusual fans.
Yep. Yep.
When I first got full time on the edge, man, and I used to go home every day after, and I know this will sound really dorky, but I used to take a nap, right? Because you get up early,
Yeah.
and it's like, you know, I got to do other stuff the rest of the day, so I'd take a nap, then get up and go do that business, you know. So
You ought to get up at like 4 a.m.
yeah, I get up at 4. I still do.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, man, I just laid down. My wife comes to the room and says, "Hey, there's someone here at the door to see you." And I'm like, "Well, who is it?" And she goes, "I don't know. It's a listener." I said, "A listener at my house?" Now, look, I'm unlisted. I wasn't in the phone book because back then phone books were a thing. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Back then, people, we had a big fat book that had a list of numbers in it. You would open and scroll through alphabetically until you found. Never mind. But,
Keith Daniels on there.
So anyhow,
What's up, Keith?
man, this I get up and my wife's freaking the hell out, and I go to the door and the guy says, "Hey, man, you know, I was listening to you this morning, and you were talking about, you know, a problem with the homeless because we helped the van,
Right,
you know,
right.
Yeah.
And he goes, and you were talking about the geese they're trying to get rid of in North Little Rock, right? And I was thinking you could kill the geese and feed the homeless. And what do you think? You know, could you make that happen? And I was like,
This could have been an email,
I
not a
said-
show up at the house.
I said, well, first of all,
Come on in, shit.
First of all,
Make yourself at home.
I'm a radio guy. I don't run the geese or the homeless situation. I'm just sharing a story. I said,
Promoting
but
it.
more importantly, more curiously, how did you know where I live? And he goes, oh, I was on a landscape crew about 6 months ago. I said, well, while I appreciate the sentiment of what you brought, do not do this.
Don't come to my house.
No, you can reach out to the show. We have text, we have email, but don't.
He's like,
don't
I'm
just
still
knock
on
the
hold,
door.
bro. Look.
Could be true.
42 hours.
Yeah, could be true.
That's funny. Yeah, just to show up at your place. That's weird.
What's funny is we don't like. I just gave up on calling in. You know, if there's ever listening to.
yeah.
But the other day, it's probably a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. We're leaving, taking kid to school, and it was on that one station, and they were like, "Hey, we're fixing to give away Shinedown tickets. If you can tell us what song we're playing, we're going to speed it up and play it in reverse. You're going to win tickets." And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to listen to this."
Right.
And then it was like, and my son goes, Monsters. And I was like, what? And he was like, Dad, that was Monsters. I was like, no, that's a Skillet song, son. He was like, no, my monsters are real. And I was like,
Yeah.
and freaking immediately got through, and we
Yeah.
won tickets.
Nice.
And
Well, that's a good thing
That's
for
a good
you.
one.
Yes.
A bad sign for them.
right,
Yeah.
right. But it got through. But
But you got right through. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
something not to promote them at all,
Somebody
but
please
something
call
that I
us.
thought was cooler than ever, and it maybe just it's been that long since I freaking won anything.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, what's your email address that you use for Ticketmaster?" And I was like,
Get
"This."
those
And he was
Yeah,
like,
we'll just send it right to
Boom.
Yeah.
You got to deal with them. They don't
I ain't even got to go up there and
No,
do it.
that's-
Right.
So how much? What'd you win? 2 tickets?
2 tickets.
When?
Yeah.
When's that? When are we going?
You gotta
Where
have
are we
Chase
going?
about
I want to
that.
go see him.
Chase is the reason why we won.
That's fine. I'll take him.
Man,
Bet.
it was so funny because, you know, back then we had the prize vault, we called it, you
Yep.
know, and it was just a closet. But,
Right.
But, you know, for until I left, even, man, there must have been 1,000 CDs in there that they kept sending us, and like nobody listens. Nobody wants this. It's like handing them a VCR tape. Man. Nobody wants that.
Who drilled the holes in the case?
Yeah,
who drilled the holes? Did y'all receive them that way?
They do that. Some companies do that. Record companies to denote that it's not for retail.
Right,
it's
correct.
only for
it's a giveaway, right?
Yeah, they used to stamp the actual album or things like that.
Right when CD players came out, I was real good friends with Marty, who was Lick 106.3?
Yeah,
Is that
Lick
what it was?
106.3, yeah.
And man, I got so many CDs. It was cool.
Yeah,
but
no, I had more CDs than I ever knew
those
to do
stickers.
with.
So I had an '85 Silverado that I'd just gotten, and for some reason I thought it was going to be hilarious. And Marty dared me to do it. I covered my entire back glass with Lick stickers.
Okay,
the entire back glass,
all of it.
And a month later, my shit got stolen, and they found it. The cop goes, man, I was over here by UAMS, and he was like, just something really red caught my attention, and I glance over, and all I see is these Lick stickers.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, they found my truck because
was it messed up?
Yeah, they
couldn't tell from when he had it.
Did they have a soup? Did they have a soup kitchen in it?
No, they were actually ignorant. They
you know what a soup kitchen is?
Right.
You've seen that movie?
Right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This should have been a freaking damn.
You done lost your
Man,
train
you
of
got
thought.
him. You got them all choked up.
No,
over here.
it had a 383 stroker in it, and they took.
So did my girlfriend.
Yeah, left-handed or right?
Yeah, I switched hands.
Right. She was a switch hitter.
That is wrong. I should not
No,
say
that's
that.
damn right. I
Yeah.
tell you, look, I
She's not my
pre-warned
ex.
everybody in the post. I was like,
No
lock
fil-
your kids up
No
tonight.
filter.
We're gonna go ham.
So you were talking about CDs. Do you guys still own any CDs?
Oh, I'm sorry. Pause.
I have one.
Everybody say hi, Frank.
Hi,
Hi,
Frank.
Frank.
All right, we can move on.
Yeah. do you
Are these like his imaginary friends or something?
Yes.
Or what? Okay.
Yeah, they just
right.
Well, and the reason I say that is because we were doing some spring cleaning the other day and literally came across our CD cases.
Yeah.
And I had to explain to
Yeah.
my kids what the hell these things even were.
Yeah.
And how we used to put them. We'd have visors with
JR.
CDs hanging on them. And
Yeah.
But we finally threw them away the other day.
You threw them away?
Just threw them away. What
Dude,
the hell
come
are we
on
going to
now.
do? What
you
am I
can
gonna-
didn't
upload
wanna
them to
make
the
something
cloud,
with
bro.
them?
Give them the
It's
Goodwill.
already on the cloud.
I just moved
Give 'em
mine to
Goodwill.
the garage. I got like 400 CDs.
Why?
So
What
I
are you-
actually
what
have
are
a
you
CD
Why are
player
you holding on to them?
in my truck.
What if everything goes away, Clover?
Okay.
And I found
I've got a freaking CD player out there and CDs. Your ass is going to be sitting on the street corner doing nothing. I'm gonna be.
You still got your Blockbuster
Be
movies
jamming,
out there too while you're at
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So we found ours, and actually, me and my wife had taken a road trip one day, and was like, I broke it out. She was like, "Holy shit!" And we just like went through CD after
Yeah.
CD.
It was probably fun.
It was kind of
Yeah.
cool, but
Yeah.
what's real funny is we're moving mom-in-law out of her house, right? And moving her over here, and we found all these cassette tapes, and my son was like, "What is that?" So then I start scanning the room. There's old boombox sitting over there, and
Let's
I was
go.
like, $100 bill if you can figure out how to play that.
Man, listen, when I was 16, that was the birthday I remember most because I got what I actually asked for, which was like this ridiculously large boombox with double cassette
Yeah.
so I could burn
Run
Van
DMC.
Halen and whatnot and sell it
Yep.
at school. That's how I made a little money burning off cassettes for people.
You had
know?
to put the paper in the top corner so it would record.
All right.
I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm old enough to remember literally, I think, every music medium. I started at albums, went through 8-track, went through cassette, went through CD, and now the invisible music.
The invisible
Yep.
music is cool.
Yeah, it's wild.
Do you think that's going to be around for forever now? Because I mean, what's the alternative? I mean, what is the
Well,
future of music if
you
it's
can't
not-
go backwards.
You can't.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
right.
it's all
But
streaming now.
Stream it right to your
I'll
head.
tell you what, I thoroughly love.
Right.
Whoa, bro, calm down.
I got to get that new Kendrick Lamar. Right
You're gonna
there,
you're
right
gonna be
there.
thinking about a song, and all of a sudden it'll just play in
Right.
your head. Yeah.
No, you'll get ads in your head, all
that
kinds of things.
happens
It's gonna be great.
right.
Could you imagine the chaotic, like the?
Oh,
the-
dude.
Oh shit.
Well,
That's
they're
insane.
It's
working
gonna
on
suck
these.
for us that have ADHD.
There's two, at least two companies right now working on those brain computer interface,
Yep.
the Neuralink and another one. And what they they say they're going to do with them, and what they have been testing it on is they had a guy, matter of fact, the other day who is paralyzed, and they connected it up to him, and so he was able to they bypassed the nerves, and he was able to move his hand simply by thinking about it.
Wow.
And they bypassed the nerve.
Well,
So that's the
pretty
kind of
cool
stuff
that
they're
you
working
say
on.
that because
Yeah.
my niece, she was born.
What's wrong with your knee?
My niece.
Oh, my bad.
Both of them hurt.
My niece is she'll be 13 at the end of this year, but when she was born, she had a malfunction with her hand or what like the day after they took it. So she's got a nub right here.
Yeah.
And they've been looking at that technology. They've gone in and they've already prepared the nerves.
She needs a Luke Skywalker.
They're getting ready to put a bionic arm on.
Yeah,
She-
no, it's
literally,
real.
She has to train her mind.
Did she ever stab you with her nub?
No,
That shit hurts,
The
dude.
coolest thing is though is she got hired in North Little Rock at one of the haunted houses. They put a chainsaw.
Oh, that's great.
And so
you
she
got-
was running around with a nub chainsaw.
That's called turning your scars into stars.
Damn
You know
That's
what I
it.
mean? Yeah, no, that's great.
Oh, Tammy Strickland's watching too.
Hey, what's up, Tammy?
What's up, Tammy?
It was funny you mentioned because you said she watched your kids. Well, now
Yeah.
she's become my sitter.
Oh,
That's
she's
awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
yep.
She's a good one, man, without a doubt. She's
Yeah.
an amazing human being.
Well, before this shit gets too cold,
Yeah, we're already 30 minutes in.
We're gonna let y'all. We're gonna let
we
y'all
were
in
stalling,
on something.
so trying to stall.
Yeah.
We've done a very good job at hiding most of this from Patrick and Rich. But me and Mikey and Smoke have been talking about doing a food cook-off with the most crazy ingredients, and that's what you see in front of us right now. So what we did is the three of us separately cooked up our own versions of what is in front of us, and they all consist of Vienna sausages, potted meat, and Spam. And the surprise is y'all get to be our taste test judges.
Man, that's great. You want us to get the cancer.
Right, yeah.
that's
You'll be
great.
fine.
And
So-
there is no winner.
Trust me,
There's no,
everything I eat's processed.
Right.
It won't be any different.
there you go.
And make it fair. We're all going to try each other's stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Watch how you
What's
say
up,
that.
Carrie?
So we're gonna up the stakes a little bit here. I've been thinking about this. There's not really gonna be a winner on this one, but there's
Okay.
definitely gonna be a loser.
Okay.
So of the three of us, you guys are gonna pick who the loser,
the worst is.
Who
the
Yeah,
worst,
the
and
absolute
whoever
trash.
is the worst has to bring dinner for the three of us next week.
No,
on the
that's
show.
bullshit. That's a whack ass punishment.
I'll
Well-
order in pizza.
No, I was gonna say
Mary,
make-
is Chase watching? Tell him to bring the Orby out here.
He's gonna get you.
Bring the Orby and put
Is
it on.
that the thing you pass around and everybody gets a buzz on?
We can do that too. Bring the Orby. We'll put it on fully auto and hammer down.
On
Hey, you know what an Orby is?
I have no
So,
idea.
obviously, you can't say the word GUN, so it's a pew pew.
Okay.
But it's little beads that you put in water that expand,
They hurt.
and they go into, and
Is
it's
that a
got an
rubber?
automatic and a fully automatic setting on it,
What?
and they explode on contact. They're about the size of a BB, maybe a little bit
Okay.
bigger. They hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like the new age BB.
Oh, I'm
pew-pew.
intrigued
Okay,
by that.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
they're-
Glover.
So why-
Glover will show you how it works.
Let me ask a real stupid question here. Why can you not?
because so
He got put in
this is
jail.
really weird because like you just did a
Well, that's what I'm
whole
saying.
episode.
I just did a whole episode,
and-
and a good 20, 30 minutes of it probably was that.
I noticed on your show that there was a lot of words said that we have said or been involved in, and we'd be in the middle of a live, poof, gone.
Really?
And it's like, what the hell happened? Well, it's because we said GUN or
Or-
KILL
Right.
or
That's so weird.
Just
too.
certain things.
right. It's like it picks up on certain keywords. Now I know that old Zuckerbooger said something about he was going to
Man, what a
ease up a little bit.
this guy is the slimiest, sleaziest. He just moves where it's at to,
Yep,
to keep
you're
himself
right.
clean, or from getting in trouble.
Right.
But what a this guy comes out and goes, well, do you know they were doing this? They're making us do this. Like, well, why weren't you saying anything
Right.
then?
Right.
Why
Exactly.
didn't you stand up and say, hey, the government's making? Why?
So we get
Yeah.
a little paranoid
Anyway, sorry, my
when
bad.
certain things are said. So like on my personal Facebook page, we were doing
Yeah.
a fundraiser. Now I have done this 25 times, easy.
Right.
I took a picture of a pew pew.
What
I
up,
put
Brett?
it on a flyer. I didn't say any of the keywords. I posted the flyer to my page, and 8 seconds later,
Gone.
woo. And y'all remember, I was in
Yeah, you were
I
in
was
jail for a while,
like
yeah.
a
It was
month.
the
Yeah.
best
No,
month
I've
of
been
our
in
lives.
Facebook.
It was
jail.
nice.
So,
enjoyed it.
but so we try. And
What up,
like,
Rip?
You'll hear us if they're like at the wrestling event.
Yeah.
we said it multiple times. We do not own the rights to any music heard in this video.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we've been shut down. We were doing a stream. This was funny. We were streaming the Razorback game. It was on, but it wasn't on loud. Dude, we had about 3,000
Yeah,
people
y'all were
in
doing
here
commentary
at
too.
one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
It was like hometown commentary. Michael's like, all
I was
LSU's got to do
yelling.
is kick a field goal. And I'm like, shut the fuck. Nobody cares about LSU. I mean, we were playing good
I was
cop,
like
bad
Razorbacks
cop.
on the right hash, 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
You got to convert this right here. Yeah,
but
I was in it, man.
The
I was
damn
in it.
Sarah McLaughlin video comes up and then
Oh yeah,
We were done.
Yeah.
and we got hit for copyright infringement.
really?
Oh, okay.
Man,
We actually-
you know, it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's
It's not like anybody's going to download that
that song and
that
make
song from the
our
quality
video.
of the
there's
background
so many
sound.
more better
It's so
versions.
stupid.
We
Brett
did
Fisher.
the.
What's up, Brett?
We actually streamed the
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, and we got up to 11,000 people watching
Yeah.
at one time.
It hit a wave,
They
bro.
were overseas, and we were like, "Send us $1, everybody," and they were sending us this.
Yeah.
We made about
We made
$300.
$300-$400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we were gone for 30 days.
Can I-
They locked us up.
Here's
man.
a little inside baseball at the station, which I no longer work with.
Right. That one place.
Yeah, they you couldn't say Super Bowl.
You gotta
You could
the
say
big
Well, that's
big
a-
game, big
Right.
game,
Cereal
That's a-
Bowl.
They-
because it's
broadcast.
copyright,
Yeah.
and you're not allowed to say
Well,
that.
that
They
would be
actually-
like,
they
let's
actually-
get ready.
Right. When I went to
He gone.
broadcasting school, broadcasting college in Michigan, they
Yeah.
actually taught us that. They were
Yeah.
like, you cannot say the word Super Bowl at all on the radio.
We just said it
There's
7
like,
times.
yeah.
I don't get it. I mean,
Beetlejuice. First of all, you're not on radio, and
Right,
you're not bound by
exactly.
the FCC.
Second of all,
Right.
nobody's watching.
Right.
yeah. Second of all,
I
screw
don't know about
everybody.
that.
We'll say
Right.
what the hell we want.
So
Right.
anyway, this is what I love about this show is we never finish anything we start.
Right.
It always is just a full
just keeps
circle
going.
of pure
Squirrel.
bullshit.
We keep hoping that's how it's going to work on this potted meat.
Yeah, we're
So-
going to keep
No, it's
distracting
coming
so
around.
that
We're gonna
eventually,
finish it.
you know,
So
hey,
who-
look at the time.
Who
You
wants to
gotta
go first?
Oh, you
Who
go-
wants to serve their
Now,
meal first?
Are we going to do this like, you know, Hell's Kitchen and
Red-
Gordon
yeah,
Ramsay? Or are you
yes,
going to, you know,
yes.
this is spam mixed with
yeah, so all right,
Yeah, no,
fine.
I want presentation. That
yeah,
doesn't count.
yeah, presentation counts.
Delivery matters.
We got,
So
we
I'm
got
staying in
paper
this bowl.
plates.
Right
Here's what we're going to do. Everybody gets a plate.
I'm glad you got the china out
Cheers.
for us. Thank you.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fine china.
We do the best. work
Oh
here.
wait, this.
I don't even know how many I grabbed. Oh, there's plenty.
Tim just said, he said, wait, you got to go to school to be a broadcaster?
Oh man,
The
this
fuck?
is this is recycled. It was
This-
made out
yeah.
of compost.
Yeah, so somebody
That's
else has
awesome.
already eaten on this.
Yeah, 2
Right.
or 3 times.
Or wiped
Matter of
their
fact,
ass,
yeah,
we
I was
don't
going to
know.
say they probably crapped on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll find out.
So I guess I will go.
I mean, it is
classy
spotted meat. Who
stuff.
cares?
I don't know who wants to go first or last, but
I
Just
don't
put
care.
shit on
fuck it.
there.
All right,
Yeah.
so
There you go.
here's what we're gonna do.
You go first. I don't
Shut
care.
up. I'm going first.
I want you to go first.
So right here,
I don't know what's what.
what you have is I smoked a block of Spam.
Okay.
I then wrapped it in bacon. I pan seared it in bacon grease,
Okay.
and then cubed it up, and then put it back in the smoker.
Okay.
I also have bacon wrapped Vienna sausages,
Uh huh.
and then I have a jalapeno lime Triscuit with a minced potted meat and a jalapeno jelly reduction.
Well, I
Nice.
hell is
Nice.
wrong
that was great, man. That was a good job.
You see, that's how you deliver
Yeah,
right
Who
there.
gives a rat's ass?
That's how you deliver.
I got spam, potted meat, and
Go ahead,
fucking
grab it.
freaking veiny sausages. Shit.
Let's see. Anyone?
Anyone.
Everyone's a winner.
Is it this one?
Yeah, there's your Spam. Let me get the.
Hey, hand me that bag down there, Shane.
Hold on a second.
I need
What the
my
brought
heck?
myself
No, you
something
hand
to
me the
drink.
bag.
I need my reduction.
Here is your
Right.
your
Your
That-
cracker
That
thing.
literally looks like
He
It
would
looks like the 15th.
he would pick
Right?
the one that had nothing on the cracker. It was all off to the side.
yeah.
Oh, I don't get so.
So, bon appetit. Here, come on, get you some.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Which
All
one?
right, are we going to try this? I'm going
No,
to
you
go
want to
with this
go at
thing
the same
first.
time. Let's.
All right.
What do you got there?
You ready? I have no
What is
idea.
this one again?
That is the Spam.
Spam.
This is just spam.
It's smoked Spam.
Smoked. Okay.
Are you waiting for me to do something?
Yeah, get you some of this.
Now, first off, do you like Spam? I,
No.
I like,
Yeah, no.
well,
I like Spam.
let me say this. No. But it was passable.
Yeah.
It'll make a turn.
It had a good smoke
You're right.
flavor to
We
it.
want the Spam.
Yeah.
Man,
Good smoke flavor.
Yeah, I can definitely.
the
yeah.
potted meat was the hardest thing for me to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the hardest thing for me to look at.
So
Yeah, I'm not.
is that what this is? Is this?
yeah.
Is this
that's
Oh,
the
my
potted
God.
meat with the
Ready for this, man?
jalapeno jelly reduction.
This is right up there with mountain oyster.
oh, ball sacks.
Yep, that's right
He
there.
said, hey, we need to pour them a shot.
The jelly part of it,
Yeah.
really good.
The jelly, I like the jelly. I
Yeah.
was actually.
the potted meat. You just couldn't do anything to
No,
make it.
there's-
It just
There ain't much
it
you can
runs
do
off the cracker like diarrhea.
It does. And hopefully it
Honestly.
doesn't come out the same way it goes in.
It
will.
probably will.
We got to get a drink for Rich there.
He's about to choke out over here.
Rich is struggling.
It's too much.
No, we're good. that cracker was a little dry on there, man. It was,
I mean, they're crackers.
It just
you
kept,
know?
kept chewing, and I'm like, can I just end this already, please? Yeah.
I mean,
All
it
right.
wasn't cold. It
All
was
right.
so much better.
I don't have
we'll
anything
try
fancy to name mine.
Let's try the
Once you put my
bacon
meat in,
Timothy Wilson said, that's awesome. Y'all are big time now, Patrick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right.
The Vienna sausages
That's not bad.
were my favorite.
I mean, good Lord, it's wrapped in bacon. What
No,
can go wrong?
of the three items,
Michael, eat that shit and shut up.
of the three, that is definitely the best of the three.
And they are I'm sorry, I left this part out, but it is a barbecue Vienna sausages.
I did the same damn thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Yeah, now that
see.
was good.
Wrapped in
I didn't
bacon.
realize there was like
It
7
was pretty
different
decent.
flavors of Vienna sausages.
I don't even.
Really.
There is
Yeah,
a
there's
spam
like
too.
multiple, and there
Who's
was like
buying those flavors?
I don't know.
Somebody is.
We
That
did.
shit keeps getting made.
When I was a kid, we had that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
we eat lots of poor people food.
Oh yeah.
Still,
So
do, but
I'll give the Vienna sausage bacon, the bacon wrapped Vienna sausage. That one gets the win for you.
That's awesome.
That was the best.
It doesn't mean it's a win for
Yeah,
the night.
no, yeah,
It means
no.
for that,
Doesn't mean
that
it's a
grouping.
win. Period.
That's correct.
I
yeah.
mean, y'all got a lot of bread to cover up the bullshit, so I'm feeling
Yeah,
like
you have to.
I'm feeling like
it's
So-
all about presentation.
I got a Korean barbecue spam sandwich.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow,
Ooh, there we
nice.
go.
It does. You got coleslaw or no coleslaw? 'Cause people don't like that. It's got some sriracha mayonnaise on it,
Oh, nice.
and then a cream cheese croissant with Vienna in it. There, and then some potted meat dip that is going to
Potted meat dip.
freaking sauce. I guarantee you.
No.
I got to give credit where credit is due because, granted, the pot of meat looks like shit, but his presentation was
No, it's
fantastic.
Oh yeah,
It is great.
Presentation's ass.
I mean, the red's nice.
the red's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
horrible.
give you the presentation on
I
that
mean,
one.
I'll be honest. If Gordon Ramsay came by, I don't know that he would give
yes,
that high
please, thank you.
presentation.
Is that for
marks,
me?
But
I'll have to go to the house and get another water.
Shane, get up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna kill him if you don't get him something to drink.
No,
I mean, I don't care.
I'll be
I
all
just
right.
need something to.
yeah,
You want beer?
yeah, beer, bourbon. I don't give a damn.
Beer,
We got some
Beer, bourbon,
Jägermeister.
boobs, any of that.
Yeah, you got some Jaeger and Red Bull.
Picky beer?
Man, I hope we make it to the
What?
show tomorrow.
Picky beer drinker? Like, look at here.
Got all the lost 40 beers.
I got
You
it.
have the honey pot from Lost 40?
I've got the double love, honey.
Yeah, that'll work. Yep, that'll do it.
I have the
There you go.
That's good.
Propped
There we
up.
go.
No, that's good choice.
That's
right?
Here,
right.
go
That
over,
and
pass
the
it around.
second- that and the
Oh
second
no,
rodeo
Shane's
was the
standing up.
best.
Yeah.
So those have got coleslaw, and I think a couple over here don't. So
Well, I'll
whatever.
tell you,
Figure it out. I
while
don't
we're
give a
passing
shit.
these out, if y'all enjoyed Arkin Brawl, which I know everybody did,
Yep.
March 1st, mark your calendars. That's when Vapors Championship Wrestling, which is the wrestling company that I co-own, we're going to be having our event called Rude Awakening
One
at
of
the
those,
Patrick and the People Studios.
Damn straight.
And of course, you're going to be there because you're now on the commentary.
I
team.
am. I'm going to be doing
That's awesome,
commentary
man.
March
Yeah,
1st
man.
at the Patrick and the People Studios. What time does that event
This
start?
ought to be pretty weird.
That'll be a nighttime event, so it'll be 7:00 is when first bell will happen. Doors at 6. Oh my god! So yeah,
By the way, my son got mad at you
Here's some crackers.
Why?
You gotta hit with some crackers.
because he's gonna come to the live wrestling event. He loves live wrestling,
okay.
but he got mad at you when he realized that it's the same night as Elimination Chamber.
Oh, sorry, man.
I know. He's like, well, can you have them move it? I'm
That's
like,
why they
I
have-
was like, it doesn't work that way.
We got it without the coleslaw and all
I
of
said,
it.
let me call
It's
W-
Elimination Chamber. It's on Pete. Man, you can
Oh,
watch
that's right.
Peacock
Watch it
anytime,
tonight.
right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that looks good,
No.
doesn't it? Come on.
Oh.
All right. So, is this just a plain crescent
That
roll,
dude
or
had-
what is this?
He said it's cream cheese. Is that the Vienna sausages?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got okay.
It can't be bad, right?
Let's try it.
Let's do this. I want everybody to vote on the potted meat presentation.
Oh, dude, you,
What are you talking about? That's
You
What's
won the
that for?
pot.
that's idea, dude.
That's for
That's for the
I
dip.
know what it's for. I just
You trying?
So the spam
Okay.
the spam comes with the you can get it in Korean barbecue. You don't have to do shit to it. Just cut it up. It's there. It's done. Who would have thunk?
Dude, Patrick's all about it, man. Look
Hey,
at him go.
that dip is weird. But there was a dude. Hey, I'm telling you, you can't find shit to make with potted meat
No,
unless it's basically something like just.
it's not a big Google item.
I mean, this shit here.
Bid on there.
What did you put in the
man.
dip? What's in the dip?
There's some onions in it.
I don't know,
some
man.
some
I don't know,
mayonnaise,
bro. No.
sriracha.
You can stop.
Mayonnaise, mustard. There's all kind of shit. in
No,
there.
there's all kinds of shit.
There's a
in it, that's
dude
for
that
sure.
there's a dude that makes it online. He's like, "Here, this is what you do," and he's sitting there eating the shit out of them. Like, that is not that good.
So,
No,
Look at
that
that
is.
face.
oh my God, that's
I told
horrible.
you.
No, that I could have possibly given you some
Jesus
decent
Christ!
marks
Did you
on
put
this,
the mustard
but
factory
this,
in there?
This hurt me so bad. It
there what?
stains your entire meal. Your
ruined it.
Well, you
operation.
should have ate that then.
Dude,
I should not have.
Freaking, oh shit!
how much
Quit
mustard
being
is in there?
sissies.
Oh
There
my
ain't that
God.
much
Yeah, you know
There's
what?
more.
Not that
You
much?
know what I'd like to do with this? You know in school, remember in junior high when they throw the sawdust shit on it? Yeah, that's what needs to go on top
Yeah,
of
I
that.
think
Whoever ate it now.
I bet
for
my
it,
dog
man.
won't
but
eat
being
that
a
shit.
sissy.
Your dog will not eat that, I promise you.
There's no
Holy
way.
That
cow.
dog
Dude,
would eat
it's
that.
it's
Hey,
yeah, that
I'm telling
was
you,
rough.
Now, if you had some pigs, they might.
When I mixed it together
Just go
and then
for
I
it, man.
tried it, I was like, that shit's horrible.
Yeah.
That dude on YouTube is like, oh man, this is great. And he's just eating the shit out of it. And I'm like, he must have did something different than that fucker.
Because
That dude on
everybody-
YouTube is one of those guys that'll
looks
just
like-
show up on your doorstep and be like,
It
"Hey
smells
man,
like
so I was
relish."
thinking about
Yeah.
geese and yeah,
I'm going back
it might
to the
have been the
bacon
same
wrapped
guy.
sausage.
I'm with you. It tastes like a damn deviled egg. Is what
Yeah.
It tastes like.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I hate deviled eggs.
I would say it's more like deviled anus.
Tammy said Rich
Close
looks
enough.
green.
Yeah, Rich is green right now. That's why I tried to stop
So,
him.
Hey, Rich gets to take this
guy's
home
gonna
though.
hurl soon. Yeah, give him a to-go plate.
We're going to have to do
No, you can have the whole bowl.
a
We don't
straight
have
up
to- we don't have to
potted
break it
meat
up.
presentation.
All right, now you got
All right,
yours,
we'll do
right?
mine in just a second. So,
Oh.
so far you have
Oh,
you
shit.
you have two different presentations. Overall, who was in the lead?
The
right
one with
now?
coleslaw's got to be better.
You guys
yeah. I'd
have-
like to try one with coleslaw. Here, let me come. Hang on.
There, go over,
There
guys.
we go. Yeah, pass it on down.
Here, give him some of this to dip it in.
No, I'm good.
As much as I like the bread a lot, but if I'm just going with the actual judging I'm supposed to, I'm going to have to say Shane's got you a little bit there.
I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't do anything but put
It's
the meat
really
on the
because you
smoker.
assaulted me with that dip. If you had put any kind of effort into it instead of just ingredients,
The dip
I might
ruined
be
it,
okay.
man.
That was a lot of effort.
I bet you
I
could clean
searched for-
headlights with that shit.
I just had to search all over the freaking internet to find anything with potted meat.
Well, you
Yeah.
searched in
Besides
the wrong
this shit,
spot,
I could have
man.
did this in my sleep.
No, that's not
No,
much
dude.
better, but at least it had some kind of jelly shit on it.
I will.
that helped.
I will say, I do have a culinary background. I did go to culinary school. I do
Bullshit.
not. No, it's true. I am a certified culinarian. However, I am not.
Look
a
like
chef.
you
I'm
went to
not
eat in
culinarian?
culinarian. I'm
He's a
certified
culinarianist.
I'm not a chef. I will
Right.
never call myself a chef.
Never.
He's not a chef.
We would not eat
That is a decent presentation for a pile of shit on crackers. Okay, that is a
Yeah,
good-
for Dad's After
Okay.
Dark, it's a delightful
You shouldn't
presentation.
call yourself anything.
If it
That's
was Hell's
horrible.
Kitchen, it would be thrown
I
across.
would get
yes.
freaking. He would lose his shit. Brandon goes. They went from talking about some good grub from Double D's to eating shit with Dad's After Dark.
Yeah, that's how it's gone. That is my day. You're right. No, it's great.
That's
All right, so
amazing.
That
far,
guy's got a great story. If y'all hadn't had him on, you should. Dale, man, what a great guy he is. A good guy, man. Great story.
I saw that earlier. I got to go back and watch. I got woke up. Didn't woke up. My day started off bullshit and stayed that way for most
Oh,
of the day.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
I
never
didn't
fun.
Get a lot of
Yeah.
FaceTime on the damn computer.
All right. So I don't have to beat Outlaw. I just have to beat Smokestack. I don't have to come in first. I just can't come in
You
third.
can come over and beat me right now.
Whoa.
Hey, now.
That's
All right.
weird.
Some people would pay for
So
that.
right now you're already losing with the plastic fucking container.
I mean, it's a
Well,
step up from the
Hey,
redone
hit the
paper
button so
plates.
that F
man.
word don't get out.
Sorry.
But
Sorry, here we go.
I mean,
Thank you.
who spent the money on foil, baby?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, we do that
Hey,
sometimes.
Tweaker, tweaker,
taking-
19.
I'm taking this home. That's why I rolled it up.
So
What's up, Mayo? Josh,
This and a
what
light
up?
bulb's going to go a long
I'm gonna
ways.
go over here.
Josh Ayers
Seems
says
both-
Pat's talking mad smack.
Both of them had, yes, I am John. But both of them had the idea to hide it in bread.
Bread, right.
bread and bacon. Bread and bacon.
Yeah,
I
no,
brought-
but I see you that you were a little braver.
I
Yeah.
did.
He
I
doesn't
kinda-
work during the day.
Oh, that,
He has
that,
time to-
He doesn't
that
do
makes
any
sense. That makes
Dude,
sense.
I actually worked my ass
Oh,
off today.
hell. Okay, here we go.
Bullshit.
Here we go.
Y'all want to look at the tips of my fingers?
What time were you home today?
all day.
Whoa.
See,
Actually,
there you go.
The
I
hell's
got
the
up
tips
and-
of your fingers got to do with
computer.
You want to sniff the tips? of my
Dude, you know
fingers?
you can be disabled if your tips are not good.
That's what she said. Anyways,
I said tips.
Okay.
T-I-P-S. What's up, Albie?
so what I have here for you is I have 3 different options. For the spam option, I have what I'm going to call breakfast bombs.
Okay.
I knew he was going to go with that. I
Spam.
knew it. I seen him.
Spam, egg and cheese breakfast bombs.
Okay.
I do.
Oh, no,
I
no, no.
love spam
That was
for
the
breakfast.
potted
spam.
meat.
All right.
Oh, shit.
The sausages, I did the same thing. The Vienna sausage, I did kind of the same thing he did, except for mine have brown sugar. They have a little barbecue
Oh,
seasoning,
okay.
and honey on them too.
Oh, I see.
And I did not smoke them, but I did cook them in the oven. And then for the potted meat, it is what it is. You're getting a potted meat grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay. Well, this is.
It's better
all right.
than that shit right there.
I mean, at least you
Hasn't
used
nobody
cheese
tried it yet, smart ass?
and didn't mimic
Yeah, I
cheese.
mean, in fairness.
Dude, actually,
so what do we grab? One of these?
After tasting everything, those are pretty damn good.
It's potted meat. I mean, if
Man,
you put potted
what
meat on a
was
cracker,
wrong
you're
with
good
your
to go.
palate, bro? Are
What
you
else do I
broken?
need? One of
No,
these
I
here,
am.
too?
But
You're
after
broken.
tasting, I think the last thing I ate was this.
The one with
sorry.
the coleslaw is not bad.
There you go. We'll try that out.
Get you a breakfast bomb there.
All right, if you say so.
I'm excited about
'Cause
the
it
breakfast
covers up
bombs. I
the-
bet you
Alright.
those are going to be pretty
Nasty
good.
ass flavor.
Oh, you're going with the hard one first.
Man, I don't care. I just grab whatever.
All right, so you're going for the grilled cheese potted meat sandwich. I have no idea. Did not try it.
Is that a? Oh, you want
It's
to
not.
split this
It's
in
not.
half?
It's not horrible. Yeah, just pull it. What the hell is that? I had that at the Frontier Diner.
Not,
That ain't it.
I
You
looked
didn't give
over
me a
there.
breakfast
Hey, I
bomb.
got worried because I heard and I was like, wait, what the hell? And he like,
it was not a good.
I need a breakfast bomb.
he's about to blow chunks, dude, and that's not the clown.
You know, I thought the cheese might help.
I know,
Yeah, nope,
It
nope,
doesn't.
not
You
at all.
cannot hide potted meat in
I
anything
think I would
except the
rather
garbage
lick a
can.
dog's ass than eat that.
Ooh, that is salty as shit.
That is Gordon Ramsay through
All
and
right,
through.
which
right
which
there.
one is you going with this
Holy
one?
shit! It's like a salt block.
Oh, Rich is about to tap.
Yeah, I might be done. No, we're good. No, we're good.
The,
Here we go.
I didn't get a. Shane, hang on. Get the damn.
I can't talk right now.
Well, I gotta get a whatever.
Dude,
this
I ain't
thing
gonna be
is.
able to talk for like. Dude.
All right, I did.
Tomorrow we're gonna have to do the show from the.
All right, he ate the sausage.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll be in there the whole time. I'm gonna try this thing. The breakfast
Sausage
bomb.
is okay. Spam, egg, and cheese. Huh? Where's the egg?
It's in there.
I don't know what kind of bacon you used on that.
Just some cheap ass bacon.
Bar S.
I could tell.
Right.
There's that Williams. I got the
You didn't go
Williams.
with the Pettigene, did you?
I can tell you
hell
right
no.
now, this is the best, worst idea we've ever had.
I don't know. We did a bologna pie one time.
Oh, it was so good.
That son of a gun was the best. Hey, we had a ton of people watching that.
Now, I did make him a cake out of bologna, bread.
Yeah.
He put a
Canned
shit ton of
cheese.
effort into it. By the way,
So I took bologna and bread and just alternated it for the cake.
Okay.
I took
Okay.
white gravy, peppered white gravy as the icing.
Uh-huh.
I took the little mini Swedish pickles all around it, canned cheese, and something else. And honest to God truth, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
it was not.
It was
bad.
not.
it wasn't.
But I did
all
appreciate.
this shit was bad.
I appreciated the effort.
Every bit of
horrible.
this was horrible.
Did any of that?
Josh Ayers, you hungry? We got plenty of food,
Yeah,
brother.
come on.
Here's what I'll give you the end result.
Yep.
You know, I don't have a horse in this game, but there's just no recovering from the dip.
No.
It was just too much, man.
Hey,
I'm glad I went
understand.
first.
It killed
then.
you, man.
Did y'all want a shot?
Yeah,
burn that
I
off.
would take anything right
rid of
now
it.
that would change the taste in my mouth. Yeah.
So
There's nothing on this whole
So how-
table. That
Oh
was
no,
good.
there's not one thing that I would say. Let me get another one of those.
no.
how were the
That shit-
And I
sausages?
appreciate the effort put into
Did,
it.
did you enjoy the sausage?
That shit
That's
is
what I wanna
horrible,
know.
man.
No,
So-
I didn't enjoy any of it except being done.
So this
The
could
bacon wrapped
potentially-
sausages probably
It is
were
the
my
it is the
favorite, yeah.
better of the things.
I mean, if I had
Yeah.
to choose anything,
I'll
It
take
tastes like
that.
bacon.
He said
Right.
Yeah.
spam and Reese's, but his comment went away.
ew, gross.
Ooh.
Spam and Reese's. Oof.
I hate that person.
Now,
Why would you bastardize Reese's like that?
I'll give you props on the little whatever the King's Hawaiian roll sandwiches. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
they
it's
weren't
really
bad.
just because of the King's Hawaiian.
No Hawaiian
Yeah,
roll.
that-
Yeah.
I knew that was going to be a winner. And then the one with the coleslaw covered it up even
Cheers,
more.
y'all.
Cheers. Yeah, right
Yeah.
here.
So-
Thanks for participating, guys.
Man, thanks for having it.
Can't
That's
believe none of you did spamming Reese's. Yeah, that
You
was
probably don't want
tremendous.
to. You don't want to shoot it. Just
I mean,
sip on it.
in the defense
stout.
of all this spammery, I guess we'll go
No,
with.
my nose deciphered that. I was in high school. I know what that smell means. You do a shot of that, you're going to see the reverse real fast.
I can say that I learned something about this. That you will
Spam.
never ever see fucking Spam, Vienna sausages, or potted meat in a buggy at Walmart, no matter how broke or
Right.
poor I am.
I don't know. I can do some Vanny just out of the can. man.
Really,
Just,
I
just
can't.
wear 'em
No,
out.
No,
I
I
like
can't.
spam.
But we as
don't know about
kids,
that.
that was common that we had those things. My dad loved Vienna sausage, but he ate lots of weird shit too.
Yeah.
He ate like cornbread and buttermilk.
My grandpa did that.
That was
Yeah.
that's an old school thing.
Yeah,
I never
no,
like.
it's super old
I
school.
tried it and it was not.
Did y'all ever-
Because of that,
Go ahead.
I have to now smell everything before I eat it.
Yeah.
Because we've
Because you
been
fell
out.
for it. You didn't think it was
Oh,
buttermilk,
no.
did you?
We've been out puff pass all night long,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
come in with a bad case of the munchies and grab the milk jug and hammer it down, and it was buttermilk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Nope, he gone.
Yeah,
So growing up, my mom always used to buy the cheap friggin' hot dogs, the red hot dogs.
the bar S.
Yeah, you
the
can
one,
drink the, milk,
the
drink
red
the water
ones.
after.
Yes, you put them in the water, and it does what to the water?
It turns it red.
Turns the water red.
My water was already red.
Rodney Dale.
Well, I lived in Alexander for a while. You know,
There you go.
What was that? There's what was that? Ralphie, the comedian.
Ralphie May.
Yeah, love
Oh,
that
yeah.
dude. But he was like, he's from a little small
Sure, babe.
town in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, I'm sure everybody's seen it, but he was like, he said, talking about, you didn't have, white or black. You had rich and poor. And he goes, damn
That's
it,
right.
we were poor. And he goes, anytime you're eating cereal out of a spaghetti stained butter bowl,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like,
No, Cool Whip bowls,
Yeah, that
anything
was
like
it.
that, man. Well, that's what we had as kids.
took
man.
you 5 minutes to find the butter in grandma's refrigerator.
I'm already going to have a heartburn like a son
I
of a
know.
bitch.
Oh,
I already
yeah.
feel it.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
This is not a good idea.
No, my dog's going to be happy.
I got some Ritz
No,
over here. If y'all
the-
want to,
You want a cracker?
You know what I regret the most is I think I just wasted most of my calories for tonight on that. That's really bad. I'm
Dude,
going to have to really enjoy something small,
I
real
wonder
good.
what the sodium.
Oh, man.
Oh God,
dude, the grilled cheese that was a salt block.
Dude, that was insane.
Jesus,
Did you
that
season
shit
it?
was- woo.
Or was that the
That's just
the
the-
taco
the-
shit?
that
All right.
was-
Besides all that, wait a minute. Who lost?
who lost?
I did.
Mary. Mary.
no.
Mary.
You
get the
lost with
order.
grilled cheese sandwiches, man.
The grilled cheese
sorry,
sandwich
man.
was bad.
So
That was
That
rough.
some bitch was. Woo.
It was
everybody
bad. It
agrees.
was
Now
bad.
this,
But that was worse.
That was bad. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
All right, so who?
If I had to choose, I'd go with the grilled cheese sandwich over that dip again.
how about you take a damn grilled cheese sandwich, you dip it in this dip and eat it.
Okay, you got $100 bill off.
Right.
All right, the
Ready.
first
Yeah.
person that sends $100 to Dads After Dark, $ Dads After Dark Radio, each word's capitalized, will split the proceeds with Patrick and the people, and they're going to dip a sandwich in this shit and eat it.
Is that how that works?
I'm glad you signed up for that, man. It's all you.
I'm going to have to look at that contract shit. I don't know.
Hey, you're talking about getting a wheel of pain. This probably is going to be.
Man,
Yeah,
on there.
right?
No,
You
this
could
is
put this shit on there.
I could put this on there, man.
Holy
I think I'm
crap.
gonna tie that dip in with the next Michigan Ohio State game. You
Oh,
know?
no,
there
don't
you
do
go.
that.
That's a
I
good
can't.
bet.
Yeah, when
I
Michigan
can't bet
beats
on that.
Ohio
Yeah,
State
'cause
again,
both
you have
teams
to
are
eat
shit.
the
Yeah, I
dip.
get it.
But I tell you what, you might incorporate that into VCW where losers have to eat that.
Oh,
There you go.
hell,
No,
hell
they-
with a pie in the face.
You know what? They got to play. Whoever has the main event
Right.
has to scarf down a whole plate of this the night before.
look.
Oh, no.
And if you got
couldn't make
ass
it.
face
No,
like that
'cause we
happened on
gotta
the
clean
scaffolding, could you imagine how bad that would be?
No, you're
Now-
talking about projectile vomiting, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of made up and not real stuff that happens in wrestling, but there is a whole
No,
lot
no, it's made
of,
up.
Oh,
of real
I don't know
whelps.
what you
and-
mean.
Right.
No, no, it's made up.
It's not.
No,
fake.
that was made up.
Ask my ribs if it was made
Right,
up.
yeah, no shit.
no, they'll tell
maybe
you otherwise.
scripted. That's the word I should have
It
used.
is.
There
It is a
some-
predetermined
predetermined.
outcome.
He beat me to it.
But outside of that, man, and I tell everybody, like, if I've had people come up to me, and I've done it, I myself, I know I'm an announcer, but I've gotten in and tried to do the moves and stuff, and I can't do it.
Right.
And I ran those ropes one time.
Oh, no, it
and
hurts.
I thought I was about to have a heart
Right.
attack and die,
They're
man.
taking full on licks
Yeah.
Look.
with the stick.
Yeah,
The kendo
Kendo stick.
The one thing that I if I had to, grade my performance, I would give myself a good C minus. But I will
Hey, that's
admit,
passing.
I will admit that I feel like what I did do well was take my bumps.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You know, when dude drop kicked me, I rolled across the ring. And
I thought you were going to go out of the fucking ring.
yeah, somebody said, man, how hard was that? And I said, bro, never. I mean,
barely
I think his
touched me.
feet caressed me, but I took the bump, you know.
Yeah.
And but don't make it that easy. Those bumps don't feel good.
No.
You know, when you get clotheslined and you got to take that bump and, you know, land on your back like you've been clotheslined. There's a feeling to that. I promise you.
And we're breaking what they call kayfabe here. That's and it's been. I mean, you can argue whether it's still alive or dead completely, but yeah, a lot of this stuff would never be talked about out in open public like this.
Carney
But,
speak.
Well,
that's
my faux pas.
Glover got the chance to slap one of them. I don't know.
yeah?
Which one
Dude,
it
he
was.
slapped him like a.
It was
not a
No.
it was
the
Cody.
one who.
Cody.
Here, let me give you a
Cody,
demonstration.
I like him. Man.
So he
Stand
got
up.
up and they were, this guy pulls this guy out of the crowd. And he slaps him good.
Yeah.
And then this guy comes out, gets Glover. Come on, he goes.
Dude, it wouldn't have broke a freaking
Didn't
egg.
touch. He didn't even hardly
That dude
touch
goes-
him. Even the guy that was getting slapped was like,
I was standing up.
You were ready.
But
You
I
were-
couldn't get out quick enough. I was
Yeah.
gonna freaking.
it was very bad.
I
hammer down.
definitely need a redo on that one. That was
It was bad.
it was
I mean, I
not
know you
good.
don't want to like try to.
Well,
but
and it was-
at least you want to.
It was the
Here.
angle I was at. It was a
No,
it
it
was,
wasn't. It was yours.
it was
Listen,
the angle.
It had nothing
It was-
to do with anal,
it
dude.
was-
Don't start
Listen,
talking.
Whoa!
when dude came in and they came in and gave me a couple chops, and man, they did not hold back.
It's
on it.
serious.
Them
And
chests
when
are
and
red as hell.
no, there's again
What
these
was-
things aren't pain free.
What was the other gentleman's name whose daughter was part of the circle? Or I guess it was his.
I don't know if
she
his
called
daughter.
him Dad.
That was
Now,
his,
It might have been. What's
that
Oh,
was
his
his-
Rob Father.
Rob.
That's
Rob.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rob Father, Abby
Father.
Grace. Yeah,
so
that's his daughter.
That
yeah.
is his daughter.
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so of course you know.
Yeah,
there's-
I'm not really, man. It's you. It's whatever you
I
want to do.
wouldn't
but
have
you
my
and Rob
daughter-
Father, man. I wasn't. You know.
Yep.
What?
You just.
That's
hey,
the,
man.
the $100 man.
You might just want to. You know.
Distance yourself, he said.
He
Distance yourself.
He's a great human, man.
Seemed like it to
You
me.
say so.
we had urinal conversations, and he was excited because he jumped off the ropes.
Yeah.
He says he's never, ever, ever jumped off.
That
the
is true. That was the
Yeah.
first time that he had done that.
So, but yeah, I mean, I did kind of question some things because I was like, "That's his daughter."
yeah.
Not no. I wouldn't allow her to dress like that. I
Hey,
don't
that's-
care what
that's what it
game
is.
she's playing. But
what
anyway,
it is.
so hey, different strokes, different folks. Not my party. So, damn, I forgot we could have dipped some shit in that.
Tammy Strickland
probably
said
would've
she
helped.
doesn't think you could take another table shot.
Yeah, I did see that a minute ago. I'm going to
Tammy's
try.
already ratcheting back up.
She ready to go
We
again.
ain't made it a week yet.
we could try to put him through this table. You think?
No, dude,
Yeah,
this
no,
table,
this
this-
thing's sturdy.
this thing has survived.
No,
I mean, I watched a couple weeks. It stayed up, but after that elbow drop from El Mustachio, everything else went down.
Well,
for
and
real.
both of our wives have danced on this table, and we've had parties
That
up
was
in
not
here.
a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea, yeah. But hey,
Well,
speaking of that,
we
man,
went for seconds. Wow. Did you think somehow it was going to change? Something happened?
we're talking a lot
the
about
jelly.
us, but
You're like Dory.
There's
You just your
jelly.
memory's just gone.
you guys got
Jelly.
something going in the morning towns. Tell
Yeah,
these
we're a
people about
couple.
it.
What
Check-
about it?
Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Is that what you're talking about?
Well,
It's
that's fine.
2025,
Hold on.
bro.
Hey,
What's
I'm
the
not judging.
My
That
money's
sounds
over
good
here,
to me.
man. Stop looking at me that way.
Rich.
Jeez.
Before we move,
Look, I took 2 weeks off to go move and relocate and everything, and he's bothering me all the time. Like, hey man, when you coming back
when
to
you
the
come
show?
back to work.
He
I
misses
miss you, man.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come back?
what I
That should
did.
make you feel good.
I'm like, man, I miss your smell.
So let's
I think we should, maybe I should move in the apartment with you, Rich. Maybe we should share it.
Yeah.
Oh hell no! This
Yeah, no.
You got a
Tim
room
says
for
the
him?
next
I was gonna
challenge
say,
is
well-
going to be canned sardines and oyster.
No,
Oh,
sir.
no,
sir.
no,
I'm
my
out.
brother
No,
can make
I tap.
Tap.
my
Tim.
No,
brother.
I'm out.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
doing
yeah.
sardines.
So my brother is the one that we spoke of about putting on the wheel of pain for the
Okay.
taser.
Oh, okay.
right.
That's
Yeah,
awesome,
so he
man.
can definitely make that happen.
Oh, that is awesome.
and
Whenever
he's
you're
the
ready.
chief of police now,
He
so I
is
mean,
the
he
chief.
ain't got to
Right.
answer to
That's
anybody.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
no, that
Here, let
definitely.
me ask my supervisor. Oh wait, that's me.
Right.
So before we move, because we keep bouncing everywhere,
Yeah.
who is the official loser?
Me. We went through this.
Oh, I thought we went back
Yeah,
and forth
no,
between
we
the
didn't.
No,
there's-
you only
we
had
all
7
agreed on the
effing
dip.
times just to hear it 7
So-
Was
times.
it the dip was the deciding?
It was a
Yes.
dip.
It was definitely the dip.
It was the dip.
So
I've
apparently,
been called a dip before.
The King's
Don't fucking
Hawaiian
hurt my feelings
sandwiches,
at all.
those were actually good. I
See?
like those.
But I will say the grilled cheese was a close second of trash.
In defense of that, I started out. I was gonna.
Well,
do,
all the
I was
potted
gonna
meat
do
was
like
to
potted
the other
meats.
defense that Shane didn't do shit to his.
I mean, it's just you
Spam.
can't.
I mean,
if
my
you
God.
have runny meat, it's a problem. In any aspect you can think of. All right.
I had to go to the doctor for that one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Any aspect you can imagine.
you're actually lucky because Chase cannot find the charger for his pew pew.
Well, bring a bat. We'll get him with that.
You lost.
If you had to do something with the potted
Oh,
meat,
is that
like
what
you
was
had,
gonna happen?
you had
Oh,
to
I-
make some. What
I'm
would
not
what
scared.
would y'all have done with the potted meat?
Throw it in the
Throw it in the
trash.
trash.
I just,
I'd
I
have
just opened the
substituted
can.
ground beef.
So
Right.
the potted meat used to
And
like
lied.
when I'd go like hunting with my grandfather.
And lied.
That was the go-to, right? You get a can of potted meat and a loaf of bread, and then you'd go hunt all day long, and you come back to the truck, and that's what you'd eat.
Oh yeah, deviled ham,
Sandwich,
man.
you'd be
Deviled
good,
roast
you're
beef,
good,
that crap.
You know, that's because there ain't
Yeah.
shit out there. But
No, when
you
you're a
try to
kid,
fancy it up, when you're trying to fancy up something that is already shit.
We sucked at
Yeah.
You should just left it alone. We should have put it in. I should have
opened
just
a
brought a
can.
can. Yeah.
How
No,
much did you
there you go.
spend?
I don't remember. I got more than just this.
I got $23 into it.
I think I'm going to go wash this all down with some nice
Man,
ramen noodles.
I do hope I do hope you get to write that off
He said-
because you need to.
He said he's going to upgrade
we
with
can.
some ramen noodles.
I
should've
used my
kept that.
money. I didn't use the dad card. I used my money.
It don't matter. We could still do it, but you can't now. We already told the world about it.
That's horseshit. We'll start over next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might find another food challenge.
This was insane.
This was, and
It was
yeah,
horrible.
This was,
at best.
Y'all missed
Y'all
out.
never
I
come
would
back.
I thought
say-
we were coming on to read another book, and we had talked about y'all were going to like wax
Honestly,
me or something. You
I
know,
would
and-
say there's a part of me that's now broken inside. from
Yeah.
this. I'm not sure there's a recovery.
Well, you know, in defense,
You'll have that.
In defense, we talked about doing like an air fryer steak challenge, but we
Yeah.
decided y'all weren't worth it. So
No, that's exactly right. The pedigree is not high enough.
We actually already did that one.
We did.
The
We-
air fryer steak. We did a T-bone, a ribeye, a sirloin.
How'd it turn out, by the way?
delicious.
It
Was
was
it good?
not bad at all, and
You know,
it took no time.
You know, you could have run over it with a car. It would have turned out better than that dip over there.
Sometimes, you know,
Get off my dip.
as a guy, you can be embarrassed by your lady. And Laura makes a 10 times better steak than I do.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know how it worked out, but man, she does an
Wait,
amazing.
Where's your man card?
I know, right?
Okay, let's not talk about Man Card. Tell them your favorite movie.
The Notebook.
Shawshank.
Lies. Mean Girls.
Okay, I didn't say it was my.
Hey, you did so.
favorite.
You
Yeah.
said that's the best movie ever.
No, I said it's a fantastic movie. I did not say it was the best movie.
I could
ever.
see him sitting up there going, "I have ESPN or whatever the girl said,
That-
you know?
yeah, you're right. That's spot on.
Oh, Mean Girls is fantastic.
No,
I didn't
mean,
say it was the best.
I got you. And listen, I appreciate that. You probably would say Brittany was an underrated singer.
At times, yes.
Yeah, see what I mean? There you go. No,
Yeah,
I
pull
knew
it-
that.
pull
yeah.
out all the stops.
No, there's
Look,
no
right.
at times, by the way. She's the equivalent of musical potted meat. But
That's what's up.
Way to tie it all together. I like
So,
it.
you know, Rich brought it up, and
Uh-oh,
I
books.
figure it's only fair. So,
Yeah.
we do have a couple that did not get.
Oh,
as-
see,
as
yeah.
part of-
You got the books now.
So, if you look behind you, there's about 20 books there.
Oh my goodness!
We can we can send a
there's
couple
a
to the
I'll
show.
read one.
So, you got two options here. You've got "Come Swing with Us" or "Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber."
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
No, that's the winner.
So,
That's
Michael,
enough said.
go ahead and tag Reach Around Books.
the alliteration in this is already great.
Yeah, and
Erica Black says, "Hey, bestie," to Rich.
Oh, what's up, Erica?
what's
How you
up,
doing?
Erica?
All right, let's clear this out.
She does
so we can make
she's
room for
videographer for Wrestling with Pride, which actually, by the way, they got their event coming up this Saturday. That's going to be in Paragould,
Paragould.
Arkansas.
Awesome. Y'all
So I'll
go
be
check
up there
them out.
announcing for them, and yeah.
That's what's up right there. So
Share it, and we'll share it on the page.
Well,
Absolutely.
Is it bad that I don't know where the hell Paragould is?
It's up there.
It's in Arkansas.
Yeah, that's somewhere.
I would imagine.
Type it in your Google machine.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
man, have you ever just sat down and looked at a map of the names of places in Arkansas?
Sure.
Oh, yeah,
There's
it's
some weird
weird.
ones.
You will never find them all.
It's more weird
No.
how they're said.
You ever heard
yeah.
of Flippin'
Yeah.
Arkansas?
Flippin'
Yeah,
Arkansas.
Flippin' Arkansas.
Blue ball.
Blue
Blue ball.
There was a couple more. Damn it, I just forgot. Anyway, yeah. So this right here is brought to you by reacharoundbooks.com.
Back to that other. I did see a couple of funny road names one time when I was on my way to a show. There was a road called Far From Poopin' Road. And it dead ended because I looked on my Google Maps. It dead ended at a place called Constipated Dam or something like that, man. It was
Michael
crazy.
lives on those roads.
Yeah, don't go
about a
down
sense
those
of
at
humor.
night for sure.
Every road is meant for pooping if you try hard
They're
enough.
real shitty roads. I know that.
There you
Especially in
go.
Arkansas.
All right, so we got Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber.
Is it time?
Yes,
Let's go.
carry on, sir. Let's go.
Brenda's beaver needs a barber. Brenda has a beaver, and she's ready to confess. As soft and sweet as it may be, her beaver's a mess. Brenda's beaver's big. Brenda's beaver's hairy. Every guy who's seen it says that Brenda's beaver's scary. He looks very frightened. Brenda took her beaver for a swim down at the lake. By the look she received, she figured that was a mistake. She stuffed that furry mound into a swimming suit. It stuck out all around. It was anything but cute. You can see. Yeah.
It was busting at the
Big
seams.
beaver.
Some who saw it laughed. Others were just stunned. Brenda's beaver was hanging out, soaking up the sun. Got to get it tanned, you know. Her friends could not believe her. They said, "We need to talk." They covered up her beaver and took her for a walk. Brenda, dear, listen here. We want to help you out. Your beaver needs a makeover. It really needs it now. Those are good friends.
Yep. Extreme Makeover Beaver Edition.
That's right. I hope we don't seem pushy, said her biker friend named Kim. Your beaver is just too bushy. We think it needs a trim.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Bearded
That's a good
bully
friend
can
right
do
there,
that.
It is a good friend that would do that.
Yeah.
Savannah pulled her beaver back to show off what she'd done. Like that. Hers has a nice long landing patch. It looks like it'd be fun. Chrissy's beaver, though, is quite rare. It could be worth $1 million. Hers is bare. It has no hair. Her beaver is Brazilian.
Hey, I heard that about the Brazilian one.
Yeah. Catherine let her beaver loose. She said, "There's nothing to it. Grab some clippers and a can of mousse. We'll show you how to do it." Not sure what the mousse. Well,
Hey.
Kim produced some scissors and Chrissy had some wax. Now all that Brenda had to do was sit back and relax.
We'll do the work.
As they came towards her beaver, they said, "Now don't be scared. We're going to see what's underneath that frumpy pile of hair."
He said frumpy.
Frumpy pile of
Frumpy.
hair right there.
Y'all know what that means. Everybody.
You don't want a frumpy beaver.
No, you don't.
No, you sure don't. It ended in just minutes that didn't leave her much. When Brenda's friends were finished, she and her beaver blushed.
Wow.
I've seen a red beaver before.
Once or twice.
At once. Yeah.
Her beaver was so tiny. They couldn't believe their eyes. It was smooth and it was shiny. It was hard to recognize. Now Brenda is so proud. It seems like every time we see her, she's the center of a crowd just showing off her beaver.
She's proud of it.
Well, of course she is. Why
It's a
wouldn't she?
shiny-
Who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
It's shiny and tiny.
Oh, no, that was the end.
Oh, the
But she
end.
is proud of her shiny beaver.
Hey, show it off, Brenda.
Brenda's
frumpy.
beaver needs a barber. You go get that for your kids and
That's
read
it.
it to them.
Yeah,
There
reach
you go.
around
I love
books
it.
right
Great
there,
bedtime
man.
story.
Love it.
Dude, that's the greatest thing ever. Like these books are like
They're
so
the-
fun.
The gift that keeps
Yeah,
giving.
they do. I mean,
They are
How do
great.
It's like you can't beat it.
and it's funny is
Like what?
shit.
You can't beat the
Scared
beaver.
to. Hey, Chase, we got
There
some
was a-
food
Hey,
for you.
Chase,
Kid-
try the,
Yeah,
If I
man,
could
try
say it.
anything.
try the cheese dip.
Can't find a charger.
Okay,
Can't find a charger.
We're
Yeah, we're
past
over
that.
that. Yeah, we already got
Hey,
one.
man, do you like cheese dip? No, you probably don't. Never mind.
Oh man, you should try it. That stuff is so good.
Oh, it's
Seriously,
Good
you will
stuff.
love
I can't
it.
believe there's any left
That is the
over.
best tasting stuff I've ever had.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let us know what you
Pretty
think of it, man.
legit. Yeah, yeah.
You like it?
He's like, I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to be rude.
Notice he stopped chewing there for a minute. Oh,
good?
okay. Now he's going.
What?
Hang on, Picker.
Oh,
He says it's better if you just eat the cracker.
you like it?
Hold on, man. Let's see. If,
This boy's gonna
Is
go
it good?
You
want the rest of
I'm
it?
going to give you the rest of that. You just
Yeah,
take
man, you
that
can
to
have
your
it.
room and enjoy it.
That's
You see, this is the difference in the palate of a young person.
Oh,
Young people have no discernment
There's
of
a grilled
palate.
cheese over there that'll
Oh,
Blow your mind.
Don't
Socks
do that.
off.
Dude,
in
man.
defense,
your sodium's going
in
to
his
go up
defense,
the
his
roof.
mom's been on vacation for over a week.
Oh,
This is the first real food he's had.
Oh, yeah. Probably right.
Oh yeah,
Wait a minute.
because she cooks the meals
Are
around
you
there.
ass backwards?
Yeah, I'm a little
My
bit.
wife once tried to make hibachi chicken, and I come home and thought shit was on fire. The chicken wings directly on the flat top of the glass top electric oven.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, they cook, didn't
like,
they?
what
Did
are
she
you doing?
spray it at least first?
No.
Oh,
It's like hibachi chicken, man. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
damn,
great.
Not a bad idea, actually.
should we call them?
Hey, you should take some of these over to Mama Nancy.
Oh,
yeah. I had to stop Laura from using. She can't use fire anymore. She's not allowed to.
I don't
No,
want that
she
shit.
once decided that.
Throw it right here.
She set the deck on fire. Let me just put it like that. She came in the house and she goes, "I got a problem." And I said, "What's the matter?" She goes, "Well, I think I started a fire." And I came out in the
like, what
entire
the hell are you in the house for?
She had a cup of gas that she was trying to use do something, and it was just it was dumb.
She just come in like, hey, there's something going on.
She
out
was
there. Not
very
like, oh my God, there's something going on.
super nonchalant. I walk out, it looks like that movie Backdraft. Jeez, you're done.
So we do a lot of joking around. Me and the wife do, but like I do all the cooking, and I do it by choice. I love to cook. It's one of my favorite things to do. Don't judge. But
Too late.
we
You might want to find a new hobby.
we mess around and say she can't cook. She doesn't like to cook. She'll be
Yeah.
straight up. She can cook. She hates cooking. But we always do stupid things here and there. But we fight about the heating and air because I want it cold. She wants it hot.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I took a picture of the thermostat one day, and then I superimposed the knobs of the oven on the thermostat as the control device.
That's funny.
And posted. I was like, I should never figure out how to use this
That's
shit.
right. Now, we must be opposites because my wife, she loves to keep it. I mean, she not only the air but a fan.
Yep.
She found, and I don't know if you guys wives have, but she found a setting on our thermostat. It's called Frozen Tundra.
Right.
Yeah, and she's like, when we got married, the first thing she said is, you're not going to sleep in clothes, right? and I'm like, okay, it's one or the other here,
Right.
Because I can't have my stuff shriveled up in my stomach.
Right.
It's not easy to
Right.
sleep like
he's
that.
an innie, not an outie.
Yeah, mine likes it cold, and then she'll be under 4 blankets. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
Right? Why? Yeah.
That's what my wife does. Is she's
He likes
she's
it.
got the ceiling fan going.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
got a
hey,
side fan
Hang
going.
on,
Yeah.
Glover, shut up.
Is it what?
He likes to dip. Y'all get off me. I knew it
He
for.
said, "Is there tuna in there?"
Does it taste like
You
tuna?
wish it was tuna.
Take this and this to the house and
Knock
go share it
yourself
with your
out.
mother.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop it over.
No,
Don't
it
drop
doesn't
it.
matter.
That
The
is-
dogs won't eat
That's
it.
what's called mystery
dogs
meat.
won't
No, he doesn't put
Mystery
the
meat.
Yeah.
Look, you run the whole cracker ball.
It'll be all right. Just carry,
It's fine.
carry that shit to the house.
Just lick it off the wrapper.
Tell your mom to
Hey,
try.
he's over here dipping another cracker in it. So
No, I see him going for
I
it.
bet you if he
That's
goes for the
insane.
grilled cheese,
No.
go get one of them grilled cheese
I'm
slices.
gonna
right
wait.
there.
I'm gonna give him about an
Don't trip
hour.
over the cord.
Yeah.
Give about an hour before that hits him.
Try the grilled cheese.
So
No, that's it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's
That
you're
is-
gonna
we
love-
don't
that's
know
the
either.
best, man. You're gonna love it.
Oh man, that's
It's different.
That's special.
It's a grilled cheese.
it's just a
It's
grilled
delicious,
cheese.
man.
Oh my! Oh, come on, dude!
Hey, Ray,
Don't
get
joke
that-
on it.
Hammer down, give her hell.
like that TikTok. The fuck?
Right?
He said, "All right."
See,
It's like
them
that.
younger,
I
the
mean,
younger
dude, they're all
palates,
about
yeah.
it.
They don't know.
I'm beginning to
No.
think it's just y'all's taste buds that are messed
No,
up.
it's definitely ours. Yeah,
I'm
it's
pretty sure
definitely
that's
us.
not the case, but
No, it's ours. It's our fault.
The culinary champion is a shithole.
he said that thing just turned to salt right in my mouth.
So I'm trying to find it. Brandon, if you're still in here, Marsha, Eddie, any of y'all,
Hey, can I just point something
jump
out?
in.
Point.
Yeah, he left it.
He left
Yeah.
He straight up left it.
He left
Chase,
it.
what about the cheese dip?
Dude took 2 or 3 bites
Yeah,
of
he-
this.
he
He was
No, I
throwing that son of a
understand.
bitch out the window.
He hammered
Yeah.
down.
Oh yeah, you're not a fan of the
Yeah,
grilled
that's
cheese.
Throw
yeah.
that up there.
Throw it
No.
right there.
Yeah, on that. That's the table.
This
Here.
is Copper's plate.
Take this to the house.
This is such a giant waste
No,
of
I
food.
think he's good, man.
Oh yeah, those you can have
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
those.
get you one of those.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
try that.
actually
that's a breakfast
they're actually
bomb.
okay. Yeah,
You're gonna love it.
You can take those.
those
and heat
aren't
them up
bad.
in a
Those
bowl.
were good.
Yeah.
I wish I'd
So
have
much funner when someone else is having.
I wish I'd have loaded those up with more eggs. I
Did
wish
you
I had
ever?
more eggs.
Did you either? Any of y'all have little brothers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
I had
you?
an older
He's
one.
now the chief of police.
Too late to prank him, but did y'all mess with your little brothers?
Oh,
Yes,
all the
all
time.
the time.
Man.
Man,
It's not. Go get a bite and.
It says fight.
Okay,
Hey, you're-
shut
Hey,
up.
man.
You're blocking the
here's
camera.
here's a rule: if it's runny meat, run away.
That goes for more than just the crackers.
me and my brother would always prank each other, and often with food. And so one time, I took a straw and I sucked the cream filling out of a Twinkie, and I filled it with mustard.
Oh.
And I took it to him, and he was like, it was the greatest day of his life. I'm bringing him a snack, right? When he bit into it, it was the best thing ever. Now, I did enjoy that moment, but my brother was always better at playing the long game. That's why he's got a law degree. He was real good with the long game. And so we, at dinner time, we would take turns. One would wash, one would dry. That's how it worked, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And so after dinner, we're washing and drying, and he goes, how was your tea? And I said, well, it was fine. Why do you ask? He goes, because I put an ice cube up my ass. Yeah. No, I was like, I'm out. I'm done. You're the winner.
Yeah, dude. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
No, that was a scrap. That actually became a scrap.
Your buddy, the Rob Father,
Rob
is
Father, what's
watching
up,
right
dude?
now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my Rob Father's my partner now.
What
Come
up,
on, man.
bro?
Rob Father is one of the greatest humans to ever walk the face of wrestling.
Man, who you lying to?
say it.
Come on, man.
Say it right there.
Come on.
What did you
Rob
What's up?
Father
The
is
Rob-
a giant amongst men.
That is true.
A giant.
The $100 man.
So be it.
We've got
$99.99 on a money back guarantee.
There you
We're
go.
all of it.
Rob, don't listen to these ass clowns.
I'm trying to see, and I've read this 4 times, and I did go to a public school, and I'm not.
You're
really
wanting to
good
know
at
where
reading.
it's at, right?
But no, yeah, event.
It's not on there.
Okay, good. So
Because I
March,
looked at it too.
March 15th, Hot Springs American Beard Bully is doing their 5th annual beard mustache competition. So
Okay.
got to make sure we share that. We got to make sure we tell everybody about it. Go to
Yeah.
American Beard Bully CO on Facebook. Follow for all of the updates to this event. Yours truly, Dad's After Dark. There is a very good chance that we're going to be there. We just got to figure out the baseball details in life right now because
Right.
from now until July, baseball is
We were
life.
baseballing.
Oh, yeah, you're those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Travel ball players.
Yeah,
bro.
no. Do y'all stand at the fence and yell at the umps?
I stand in the fence, and I'm a coach.
I stand
you yell
outside
from
the
the
fence.
inside,
And,
yeah.
So I did. It's funny you say that. Now I did get ejected 3 times probably in 5 years.
Yeah.
That's
So
not bad.
I've got a good record.
That's not bad.
I do talk. I do run my mouth, but one of the coolest
I was
things
his assistant coach for 2 of those.
I yelled at him.
I clearly didn't do my job.
But we were having a really competitive game, and the umpire just had his head up his ass. And if you know anything about sports like that, you're never going to win. You're never going to win. As a coach, you can argue, you can say what you want to.
Yeah.
A good umpire will never overturn his call.
Right.
You're not going to win. But there was a play that happened, and like my parents are up, and they're not yelling, but they're up. They're like, whoa, wait a minute. And I was like, oh, here we go. And I go walking out, and he was like, oh, whoa, coach, hold up. No, I got to come out, bro. And I walked all the way out there, and I turned my back to the crowd, and he's standing right here in front of me, and I was like, look, made sure I pointed. And I said, I need you to understand something right now. I was like, the only reason why I'm standing out here is because there's all these people back here that I need to make sure they know and understand that I'm here for this team. I know that play was garbage. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm really just out here to prove a point. So are we good? And he was like, understood, coach. And I was like, thank you.
You Kenny powered his ass. Yeah, you Kenny powered him.
Turn around, walk back to the dugout. The parents were like, that's what's up, coach.
Yeah,
Good
no, that's
job.
great. Yeah.
So
no.
wait, is that because Brandon just posted on y'all's Facebook? He says all proceeds go to the Ouachita Children Youth Family Services.
That's what's up.
That's awesome.
$10,000 is
That's
the
great.
goal.
Let's
That's
blow
it.
the 10,000 out of
So,
the water. Let's
That's
go.
great.
Let's,
Where's it at, Brandon?
One of my
Your
favorite
flyer's not
things
saying.
to say is let's have a parking problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's not have somewhere to
Again.
park people, so let's have a parking
Hey,
problem.
we ran into that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to park
Hey,
over
awesome.
there.
Dude, I had gone out in the middle of the event for just, quick smoke or
Right.
whatever and take
There
a
was
little break
nothing.
and intermittent. Dude, there was still cars coming down.
It was hilarious, though, because I went out at one point, to make sure I didn't have no nails in my tires.
It's that area, you know.
Dude, there was kids playing in the field.
Man,
Like
it was
it was
great.
like a whole little outside party and
Yeah.
inside party. I was like, this is great, man.
No, it was great. That's one of the things that we wanted to do, and one of the reasons that I said, yeah, let's go ahead and get a second streaming setup. Rich's thing, Ark and Brawl, but also because we want to do like what they do on maybe Kimmel or Good Morning America, where you're doing your show inside, and then you go, let's go here,
Right.
and outside out
Yes.
front,
Right,
have
yeah.
a stage where you can have a band that does
Yes.
maybe 3 songs, have people come and see it, because it's a cool little yard
Yep.
area out there, and I think a lot of people would have fun doing that.
A little
I think that's a good
intermission
idea.
inside while shit's going down.
Yeah, well,
outside kind of thing.
this was our first shot at it, just to see kind of what happened, and I assume I would say it was a huge, wildly
was a great
successful.
success.
No, I would say by all measures it was a success.
Yes.
I
Very
know that we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it bigger, and that was kind of my vision behind it. Was I was like, let's get some eyes on what I do, the independent wrestling thing, because a lot of people don't know about it around theater.
Right.
That this even exists.
I mean,
You
I
could-
certainly had no clue.
and it
No,
was.
I think most don't.
Let me ask you this: have you ever been to a WWE event or anything? I know you have.
Never. Now,
been to a lot.
also know
Been to
that
2 WrestleManias.
I quit watching wrestling a long time ago. I was a big wrestling watcher guy whenever Hacksaw Jim Duggan
Right.
and Junkyard
Oh,
Dog and
yeah.
I remember
Hulk
that.
Hogan,
Coco
that,
Beware.
that whole
Yeah.
run, that whole
Yep.
run of people, Superfly Jimmy Snuka,
Iron Sheik, Ric Flair,
Yeah,
all
Ric
those
Flair.
guys.
Woo!
Yeah.
Now, I know production wise, obviously, a
Right.
bit different, but somebody that's been to a live event, I want your opinion.
I would tell you this, man.
Was it worth would it have been worth the $10 to get in?
Oh, 100%.
Damn right.
Absolutely.
And
And that's normally what we charge.
And I tell you what, man, I've been to 2 WrestleManias. I've been to lots of pay-per-view events. I've been to Raw, SmackDown, all the television stuff. My favorite shows are the smaller live event shows, even with the WWE or with TNA
House
or
shows,
back
yeah.
in the day. I went to a lot of TNA stuff back in the day, but the smaller
I
house
love
shows.
TNA.
I have to agree
Oh,
there.
yeah.
But it's the smaller it is, the more interaction, the more
Yeah.
it feels. I don't like the big grand stage.
Right.
I like the smaller.
Well, you don't feel as much part of the crowd when it's
Yes.
that big.
Right.
It does take that intimacy out of it, where everybody's seeing the same thing at the same time, but I'll say, from a streaming perspective, just looking at, I watched it back after, and I was like, it was our first time. I'm like,
It looked good.
Good,
looked
man.
good. Yes.
Yeah.
Commentary guys on there.
Yes.
They're in the corner. They're doing their thing. They sounded great. The wrestlers looked great. The scenes were good.
Yep.
I mean, it just turned out really well.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. And there, I mean, it wouldn't. Everybody that had a hand in it, all the promotions, all the
Oh, it was
wrestlers, you
everybody,
guys,
yeah. It's
everybody that
everybody
was there
that did
that
it.
came to help out, man. I'm so appreciative.
It was good.
for it, 'cause-
Absolutely.
Like Legion Scaffolding. I made this comment whenever. So the night before, everybody's there setting up.
Yeah.
I came in for a short period of time to try to get some of our stuff done. And again, this is a first for us.
Right.
We're like, I'm not trying to, I'm being respectful kind of thing, So
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, this white couch right here, is there any way we could move it? And he was like, bro, we do whatever the hell you want to.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that was the Legion Scaffolding, the owner guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Kerry.
I apologize.
Kerry or-
And Kerry was like, bro, we'll move it. And he was like, matter of fact, grab this shit. We're sitting underneath that. We're going to have our own VIP
Yeah,
section.
they did too, man.
So then they carry their whole crew over there, and they are legit sitting underneath the scaffold
Yeah.
that they had built
Their
themselves.
product.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Nothing says I trust my product more than I'm going to sit my ass under it while people jump off this shit.
Yeah.
So-
Listen, I will say this about Adam is the other owner, and he's the designer that engineers their scaffolding setup. He is somewhat of a savant. He's real rare because he came up putting scaffolding together. A lot of these designers, they go to school, they do all this, but he came up through the ranks and learned how to do it that way. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know anybody who's a better designer to make a better scaffold than him.
It was cool.
Yeah, man,
I mean, his stuff is. I mean, it does not move.
No,
bro.
look,
It don't
I
move.
personally went up the ladder
Yeah, you were standing up there
and
for a
climbed
minute.
all over it. Now, as far as ladders goes, I rode on a fire truck for 17 years.
Okay.
I did construction. Rodney's done the same stuff. I have spent my share time on every kind of ladder you can think of.
Yeah.
that shit didn't move.
No.
And once somebody made a comment when I went up it. Like, I went up it like I built that shit.
Right.
And that she was like, damn, you've done this before. I just felt comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
No,
that just goes
that's
in.
the point. Yeah.
Nothing moved. Like, it was amazing. Brandon says,
Yeah, I
the
saw
guys
his that he
do
wanted to know if we did it at the Vapors in Hot Springs, talking about the Vapors club out there. No, we did start in Hot Springs. The Vapors was one of the first places we had checked out. We actually came up, so my buddy and co-owner, Keith Daniels, he does the booking for Vapors Championship Wrestling. But he's the one that kind of came up with the name for it. We were trying to figure out what we wanted to name it. We started hosting it at Boogie's Bar and Grill in Hot Springs. It was just a 21 and up show. And so Hot Springs, you have the Valley of the Vapors and all that. And we just kind of, it's always been around in a little bit of history. And since we started there, we're like, hey, Vapors Championship Wrestling, man.
There you
it
go.
Sounds good. It works. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Bam, it
So
was born.
Robbie was like, "Hey, us umpires are always right on the field. We're never wrong." And that's, you know what? That's what you're taught in umpire school.
Well, you
And
suck.
I umpired for 5 years, so I will agree.
you taking
But
a
we also, he says that
Right. I mean, like,
At least give us
Viper.
a shot.
What does he say? Viper is moving to Legion Scaffolding. In
I think he
North
meant
Little Rock.
he was
Vapor,
talking about
Vapors.
Vapors.
But
so,
he said Viper. But yeah, fingers get a little off.
yeah, we'll be there at the Patrick and the People Studios. That's going to be our new
What
home
up,
for
JG?
Vapors
Awesome,
Championship
man.
Wrestling.
It's a great. Honestly, it was a great
Dude, it was
turnout, a
perfect.
great area. There was a great crowd and enough room for everybody to
And-
get around, and nobody was held up.
And then I go back to my child, right? So my son was there, his son was there. There
Right.
were some other children there.
By the way, one of y'all's kids was doing some commentary and great job.
It could have
too.
been his.
yeah,
Mine,
okay.
mine has no clue. If you put a drum set out there, he'll smoke everybody. But
No, my kid's wrestling obsessed, man. Like to the point I can't miss stuff. He makes me catch up.
Yeah.
there was a couple of times, we're caught up on the table, and it's like, and then of course Mikey G is shining. I will, for the first time in 5 years, I'm going to give Mikey G credit for
He
something.
never gives me props for
He
anything.
did a damn good job on the commentary side
Yeah,
of things.
yeah.
And usually, obviously, I like to talk. We all like to talk, and I'm the one talking. Well, I'm sitting there going, I don't know what to say. I ain't got shit to say. Every once in a while, I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah.
But then it was like, nobody's taking pictures. Like y'all had somebody taking pictures, but I was like, I'm gonna go just take a bunch of damn pictures.
Yeah.
So the guys that were there, I still have no idea who they were. They were taking pictures.
they were going
Like they were professional
No, they were.
photographers,
Yeah.
but like I have no idea how
He
they got
came-
there, who invited them. Like,
Somebody said that
that
they
just-
invited them. or
Was that not
something.
in the group, the text message or the
yeah, I
messenger
think
group?
So one,
Right.
yeah, but there was another one there that apparently was taken. But I found out about it since then.
Well,
It's
I
been
tried
in
to
the group
stay out of their
message,
way, but
yeah.
it was like I'd slide up to the edge of the ring and be like, oh,
Yeah, man.
and then
Yeah.
I'd back up and look around. And it's like, all right, nobody said. My favorite part ever, the very first championship bout. I'm just standing there, and they're like, da 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 da, and then it was like they hand the belt over the ring to the ref, and the ref immediately he looked around, and I was like,
Bring
he
it to
don't-
us.
He don't know where to put the damn belt right now. So I was like, hey, I got that. Come here. And he handed it to me, and I was like,
Yeah.
yes, you did.
You see what I
So
just did,
for the
son?
entire night until I left, I was the championship belt holder.
Yeah.
That's great,
And even
man. That's
the,
great.
The girl that was sitting at the commentary table with y'all, her eyes were freaking crazy, but the
Oh, yeah,
tag
Dahlia
team,
Black, yeah.
the tag team champion, they handed her the belt.
Yep.
And I left my table, I walked over, was like, excuse me, ma'am, you don't know me, but I am the belt holder for the evening. Can you go ahead and hand those over? And she was like, certainly. And I was like,
There we go.
I was like, but I'll
So-
bring them back. But no, that was cool.
Now, you guys know I'm a huge Michigan Wolverines fan, of course.
Right,
Now, you
right.
get these custom made, but if you like...
How about that championship, Ohio State?
Oh, burn.
check that out.
Hey, that's why they're 38 million in the negative.
Dude, that's
right
pretty.
now.
You know what?
Oh, that's badass.
So there's
you know
a
what?
guy, you
Only
can look him
20
up on
million.
Facebook.
Oh, is it 20?
He's called
Only 20.
He's called
It's still-
Belts
it's
Man.
still a lot.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
where
a
I'm
lot.
getting
That's
that
what-
one from.
Okay, who did that belt come from?
It's from, you can look him up on Facebook. It's called Belts Man.
Hey, Belts Man,
And,
tag him. I think you need. I tell you what, Belts Man,
You
you
guys
throw
need
us
a
a
Dad's
Dad's
After
After Dark wrestling belt.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll talk
couldn't have
about
been
you for at least an
uglier
hour.
belt,
We
but,
need that.
I mean,
We need that. We need that logo right there. on
Quality looks good.
Just
Yeah,
remember,
they're
it's
great.
been over
They're great.
The belt
1,800
looks like-
days since
I mean,
Ohio
the big
State
M on the
beat
middle is like
Michigan.
ugly as
It's
shit.
true.
That's badass.
Okay, that's
You know-
fine.
you
but
know
how
Ohio
long has
State
it been
won
since
because
they
of
won the
Michigan.
championship? And I think they ran a gauntlet,
year?
if I remember. A pretty solid gauntlet to get to that.
That would be
that
badass
nobody's
to
ever done.
Have
Yeah,
a-
dude, you
have
need
a
to
dad
hit him
belt.
up. I'll send you the info for him.
Yeah, do that.
See what
I'll
they
hook
have in
up
there.
a couple belts.
I did reach out.
Radio silence.
Yeah, I did reach out to the Arkansas Meadery.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't heard nothing back from them yet, but I'm not gonna. I don't bug people, but I have zero issues saying, "Hey, let's talk."
Yeah. I'll reach out to Tony.
I would love to. I mean, not to piggyback off of what y'all
No, I
done, but
think
the more
It's-
exposure,
It's
for
all
sure,
for the
you know?
better, man. I
And-
mean, listen, this is not a
right.
competition.
And I want them to try that honey, bro. And it's
it's good.
dude. So I went over there and tried that, right? Because I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, Pat, can I try that?" And you were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, bro." So I tried it, and then I looked up, and there's 5 people over, and I was like, "Fuck, I shouldn't have said nothing," because there was too many people in there. It's like,
Yeah.
you ain't got 5 on it. Get off my bag, But and then about 20 minutes later, I was like telling Rodney about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Here, dude, I'll get you a little sample." And I walked around the corner, and I was like, bottle was gone.
It was gone.
gone.
Oh damn.
So I think I did. I don't know this for sure, but I think Carrie had it on his table.
that makes sense.
I
yeah.
glanced over there because I'm like, dude, wonder where the bottle went. I was like, I bet Patrick was like, these
I better put
motherfuckers,
this up.
they're taking my juice, bro. So, but then I seen a bottle, about half of a bottle because I couldn't really see
Yeah.
everything, and I was like, oh, that's where it
Yeah,
went.
I bet it was.
And
yeah,
then,
for sure.
And then it was gone. But no,
But no, they have man, they're great.
We're all
it's
about local.
surprising how good
Yeah,
it
man.
is.
right. So we're all about local. That's it. We want to support any and everybody that's local.
Absolutely.
And, if we can get a bottle of something out of the deal, or if we can just, get a T-shirt, or nothing,
Right.
But hey, whatever. But we, it's all about, because the way I think we look at it is, one, we're gonna do our best to let people know about you, but then you're gonna tell somebody about us,
Right.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think we're all trying to lift each other up, and,
Correct.
and we all get there together.
And that's what's amazing about what's happened right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, Patrick and the people on the podcast, and they were like, y'all were on their show? I was like, yeah. And I was like, they're coming to ours, and they were like,
What?
huh?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's okay.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Like-
it's cool.
Like
yeah.
you can
We're cool with each other.
Right,
We know
right.
each other. We're on a first name basis.
We're on at different times. We're not
And
competition.
what's
Right.
great
No,
is
no.
people from our side are watching y'all, and people from y'all side, like
Yeah.
what's the truck driver?
Wendy.
Wendy.
That's
Wendy's
actually my
awesome.
aunt.
Oh, no, yeah, she
she's
was
in
up
here.
there.
Like, I'm surprised I haven't seen her name tonight, but
Yeah,
she's
she's
usually
awesome.
here. And it's like, but we do that. We catch, like, whenever Rhett come in here, Rhett's family's watching.
Well,
now people are watching Rhett. That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. I mean,
Right.
the more connections you make, the more you're connected, and everybody's looking, and we're sharing audiences, and I mean, that's what it's about.
And you never know
Absolutely.
where you're going to, you just always have to have that at the forefront of your mind of, you're putting yourself out there because you never know where you're going to meet somebody.
Right.
That's true.
I
know,
stumbled
that's true.
across y'all just one day, doom scrolling through Facebook at night. And all of a sudden it popped up, Dads After Dark. And I was like, oh, what's this? Hey, I'll check it out. I'm a dad. I'm a
Right.
full-time single dad,
Right.
so I
It's
can relate.
dark.
It's, Dads After Dark. What is
I don't have
this?
pants on, so
Right, exactly.
Let's do
it
this.
can get as weird as it
So I
wants to
started,
be.
I tuned in, started
got
listening
his
to y'all,
cheese
and
dip
then,
out.
started commenting. Bam. I mean, that was just a month ago.
Right.
So now we've done, you guys have come on the show. We've been on yours. You did Arkin Brawl. I happened to go announce at Infinity Pro Championship Wrestling in Jacksonville.
Right.
Patrick is supposed to be I knew he was going to be there. He's supposed to be the guest host. And I was like, all right, cool. It's fun. First time ever going out there, whatever. We'll check it out. I'll get to meet Angry Patrick. And same thing. I came up to him right at the show. I said, hey, man, I'm the ring announcer. I'm also in radio. I've listened to you for years. I'd love your feedback after the show, man, on how I did. And sure enough, he came up to me after the show, and, hey, man, I've got
I
this
said,
podcast.
you're
that
parked
I'm
behind me. Move.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit out of my way.
But it's just that, you never know
No, you
where
don't.
somebody is going to, where a person's going to be that can
That's
help you
it,
get
man.
connected.
Well,
Absolutely.
I tell my kids that all the time because they do music, they do all kinds of other things, and I tell them, you never know. I said that one person can change your life.
Right.
You just never know.
Well, and I'll tell you too. In fairness to Rich, Rich is super professional. He impressed me that night with his professionalism. And the other thing, and the only reason, because I've been asked, and I probably hadn't told you this before, but I bet for the better part of 5 to 7 years, every year, 2 or 3 backyard wrestling people, so to speak, would approach me about, hey, would you do this, or would you do that, or would you do this, or would you do that? And it's like, no, I don't think so. But when Rich approached me, when I talked to him about it, and I saw how they were doing things, I was like, this is a legit organization. I mean, these guys are legit doing the work. It's not some, bunch of chump rednecks in the backyard,
on a trampoline,
in Saline County. And trust me, I've spent many a night, in that environment.
On that trampoline.
Yeah, on that trampoline. I broke my brother's arm on that trampoline.
Damn right. He deserved it for that ice cube in the butt.
Well, that was the other brother. No,
Well, screw him too.
Yeah, him too.
You give that to him.
Yeah, but the professionalism of the organization, and that's what showed up at Ark and Brawl, I think.
Absolutely.
Not that everybody contributed to that, but the success hinged on the professionalism of those guys and girls and people in the ring, and they put it together, and man, they delivered. And that's why I like working with Rich. That's why I like working with his crew, is because he's always a pro.
Right.
He's always a professional. He's always going to do what he's supposed to do and excel at it,
Well, I'll tell you, man.
That's the nicest thing he's ever said to me, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
It must be the Prince.
It was that tip that y'all gave him, man.
It's potted meat.
Right.
We can
Yeah, he
clip
never
that and
gave
send
me-
it to you.
He never gave me potted meat, so his stock went up a lot.
Yeah.
No, I
Runny
slam
meat.
him through tables and stuff. I don't,
Well, I can say personally that it's weird is if you just look at like just Patrick in general. So Patrick is
Yeah, you go, oh, shit.
Yeah, he's ugly as hell.
I mean,
God, he's really that
Damn,
ugly
he's
in
ugly.
person, huh?
That's why he was
if
on the
you
radio
think
for so
about it,
long.
for
right.
radio.
Yeah.
I mean, we all fit in well. We've got faces for radio,
Right.
Yeah.
So
Speak for yourself.
But it was cool because Patrick has been involved in radio in a very long time, and he's. It's like when you see him out in public, he's a public figure, right?
Right,
yeah.
People are like, oh, shit, there's Patrick, and they want to come up, shake his hand, and say hi and all that. So,
It's true.
I mean,
It does happen.
that was
I'm
cool.
not kidding.
I've never seen a woman around him other than his wife, but the men,
besides the point.
It's always creepy dudes.
No, it's
but-
always dudes.
It's
yeah.
one talking about,
No.
man, can you get the geese and feed the right.
Yeah.
It's weird shit.
it's just cool in general. That,
remember you.
the Sarah McLaughlin video. I did that shit. We're selling football squares for my son, right? This is no shit. We're selling football squares for my son. And we were like, man, we got to do a video, Chase. You got to tell people, hey, help me out. And I was like, I got it. And my wife was like, what are we going to do? And I was like, we wrote this whole skit out. And we played that song in the background. And Chase was like, did you know that so many thousand
That's
kids
great.
never get to participate?
That's awesome. No, that's beautiful,
We
man.
sold like 7 squares.
Yeah, but it was still a great concept,
right.
It was good shit. But anyway, it's great, man, that people can still go, hey, this is not a competition.
Right.
No.
We're here to make each other grow. And this
Man, look.
this is a perfect example of it.
A
Right
big
here.
wave lifts all the boats up, not
shit,
just
dude.
one.
No,
Man.
the thing is
That's high tide, right? High tide.
Right, high tide. Yeah.
high tide. Yeah, I've seen that.
Blue pig.
We've talked about this, but look, the landscape of media, as you know, it shifted a lot. And if I were, I've been blessed in this market to be embraced by so many amazing human beings who have supported me, pushed and helped out, But I think a lot of it is I've always been a person of the people. I'm not the aloof personality who, if you walk up to me, I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to say, you want to get a picture? I'm going to talk to you just like I've known you forever, because that's what you should do in my mind.
Right.
Right.
I don't believe in the delineation of somehow I'm better than
Correct.
someone.
Correct.
And shouldn't entertain. I don't give a damn who you are, how many snagglers are in your mouth.
Right.
Don't matter.
Right.
Yep.
Come up and talk to me because you're my friend.
Right.
And until you prove otherwise.
And that's what we talk about. Somebody said something that kind of in the same situation, and I was like, you know what? I love everybody until you don't love me back.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
I'm like, kick rocks. I'm moving on to
Yeah.
the next one. Robbie said, y'all better quit picking up Patrick. I'll come down and body slam everyone up.
Yeah. See, man,
don't get the
he's-
Rob father fired up.
Father.
I bet he'll
ready.
have a chain or knucks in his pocket or
Hey,
something.
man, why don't you just
Hey, come on
business,
now.
man.
Marcia said, so glad y'all are collaborating. Brent Holyfield was like, he says, hey, Pat, who's that drunken cryptid guy?
Oh, Matt.
Oh,
Matthew Orton. He is, he's a Bigfoot enthusiast, a supernatural guy. That's what he's about. And they go out and do these searches for Yetis or whatever you call them,
Dude, No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good.
We had
I know where
set
he's
up
going with
at
this.
Might
one
be the
point.
same guy.
It could very
Might
well
be.
be. We had a Bigfoot, a Sasquatch hunter that was coming on the show.
Was going to bring equipment and everything. And
It
just-
might be. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, but Matt's serious
Disappeared.
business. I mean,
Yeah,
they
this
really
This dude
go
was
out.
the real
and-
deal.
We never heard from him.
He goes and he does speaking events. That he's like,
Well,
in the
This
community.
podcast won an award.
Well, it did. It did
Yeah.
win. They won an award.
That's badass.
yeah.
One day we'll win one.
We're going, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Maybe.
count any chickens here.
no, not even
but
one.
not for me anyway. But
They won an award, but they haven't found any proof of it yet.
Right.
no,
Right.
but he's always fun to have on. He's always entertaining.
That's
Oh, yeah.
cool. And we were going to, and I think it's a good thing that whoever it was didn't come on because we're stupid. Right?
We can't be serious about shit.
We ask a lot
You
of
could've just
dumbass
stopped right
questions, and he was serious
Like,
about what he did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
So
he's
I could
serious.
see how maybe we could have offended some, because that's already in some people's eyes. That's already a funny situation anyway.
Well,
right?
yeah, no, obviously. I mean, I ask him hard questions about it, but I do keep a certain decorum.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't think it was probably not Matt, because I think you'd have a tough time offending that guy.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
pretty
a
laid back.
Pittsburgh Steeler fan. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
He's
you're
been
not
offended
gonna
his whole
offend
life.
him. Yeah,
He's hard there. But
yeah, no,
But
it's
that guy just went away. He just never
dissipated.
came back. Yeah, he's like, I'm coming, and nope, I'm not. Even
Yeah, like an
gonna talk
hour
to you,
before he was
so.
supposed to be on the show.
I think I missed a little bit
He
from
went
our,
missing like Bigfoot.
from our earlier shows. We had another gentleman on here who upstarted named Dylan. His grandfather was a straight up coon ass from Louisiana.
oh yeah, man.
And he always told us these Thibodeau and
yeah.
what is it? It's I just forget it, but it's
About the Rougarou?
yeah, about the Rougarou, and he had that straight up Louisiana coon ass accent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he would,
Right, yeah.
we would call him, man, and his name was Popsy, but rest in peace, sir. But he, dude, that was fun. Because
It was.
just I felt like a kid listening to Grandpa around the campfire.
Yeah,
Right.
I had a friend, my best friend, when I was in Fort Gordon, Georgia, stationed there, and his name was Wimberly, and he was Cajun like that, and that's how he would refer to himself. And man, just listening to him talk always made me laugh.
Yep.
I mean, he's
Boudreaux
just-
and Thibodeau.
yeah,
Boudreaux, yeah.
Boudreaux, yeah.
it was
They
good,
have the
man.
greatest the greatest dialect. It's just fun to hear.
Thanks, Tracy. Tracy said you guys are all great
No,
because you
Because
are you.
we're you.
So
Yeah.
so that's it. That's something we pride ourselves on. It's just
No, I think-
be real, be true.
I think today's, and that's what I was saying earlier, is there's this big backlash now. People are tired of the canned media stuff. They want authentic
Potted meat.
Thought we were
people.
going camp meat.
Yeah, no, they're tired of that too.
Ooh, I guarantee.
But they want authenticity.
He brought
They
it full,
want
he brought it
people.
full circle.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
want people to be real with
Right.
you, man. They want you to talk like you talk to them normal,
Right.
not be a suit. Reading the corporate business,
Right.
And that's what a lot of people do out there.
So-
And so you're
Point at
breaking
me.
through because you're real.
Right. So
That
we're
be-
about a
I was
year.
gonna say,
Real
that being
assholes,
said,
don't
if
get it
anybody
wrong,
wants us
but-
to give us money to promote your product, we're all in.
Right.
Game on.
So we're about a year or two into this, and when we were about a year or two into this, we were unsure about, are we reaching people? Are we doing the right thing? So we reached out. We're like, hey, man, what do y'all want? What would you like for us to do?
Right.
A couple people was like, being scripted. Have a timeline and have this and do that.
Oh.
And we tried that for a minute.
It's-
and
it's-
We tried
It's
segments,
hard
we
in this
tried-
kind of environment
Yes.
because that old radio style
Right.
segment. When I first launched mine, even I had some things that were pretty segmented like that, and I just went. It didn't take me long to go, man. This
Yep.
it doesn't
not working.
feel the same for this.
Correct.
you know?
And that's what everybody said. They were like, we love the fact that y'all are just like,
You're just talking.
it's
man.
almost like you put a camera and a microphone in my living room when my friends were hanging out.
Right.
And this is what the
That's
hell we
right.
got.
That's what you're looking
Right.
for.
I do keep a couple things in my back pocket. Like I'll come into the show every once in a while, and I'll have
A dental dam.
His wife's got his balls in her back pocket.
but I'll have a story or
Mean
a
Girls.
news article or something. Like if we ever hit a lull, like something I can break out just
yeah,
in
well,
case.
obviously,
Right.
yeah.
But
no, and-
half the time, and most of the time, we never get there.
We used to do a skit called that Florida Man.
Oh,
because
right.
in the headlines there's
There's
always
always
that
something, yeah.
guy in Florida.
Can I just bust a bubble and give you some inside baseball on that?
Send it.
Damn
Because
right.
it's so funny. Because that phenomenon's been going on a long time. But
Right.
If people think there's a disproportionate amount of crazies in Florida, and to some extent there are,
Right.
But really, it's because they were the first state where they basically told all the counties you've got to report everything online through a
So there's-
system.
there's more news
So
there.
there's more that comes out of
yeah.
there
That makes
than
sense.
anywhere else. Yeah.
Right.
And
That's
so
all.
you get a higher number of stories, but it does make it fun to talk about Florida man and whatnot.
Well, we
They're
tried
nuts.
to get on a skit like that, and every once in a while, like Mikey said, we'll pull something out of our pocket, or I'll see something, or somebody will see something, and it'll just like, hey, we've got to
We
say
gotta,
this,
yeah.
you know,
I
but-
like to tee up a story to get a paragraph out of it, and then just start talking about it.
Yeah. Right.
I don't have to tell the whole story
Right.
unless it's just really good.
Well, and what
You
I
know?
learned really early on doing this is like I'd find a story or I'd find a topic that I really wanted to talk about. Yeah, that too.
He does that,
I'm
though.
like, man, this is going to be great for the show. And I get on here and I'll lay it out there and just kind of throw it out in the ether, and there's nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that
they're
happens
like,
a
okay,
lot.
they're like, all right, that sucked. Move on.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, guys, it's
It's been fun.
we're 20 minutes past our normal
Well,
bedtime.
I can
This-
feel it because I get up a little earlier. I feel that
I
20
was gonna
minutes. It's into
say-
me right now.
I was
yeah.
going to say it's going to come real early in the morning for you guys, and especially
Yeah.
after you
Pause.
stay up half the
Pause.
night shitting this out.
Right. I did find that it's cool because I didn't realize what time it was.
Yeah, man.
That's
It
a
goes
good
by
show.
quick.
It just
Yeah.
goes.
I
That's a
know
good
that's
show.
how it works, man. When it's
So-
good, it's good. You
Well,
know?
thank y'all for having us, though,
Yeah,
man. It's been
Patrick and
fun.
the
This
people,
is a
Patrick,
great
Rich,
setup.
thank y'all. Thank y'all. Like more than just thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh, man.
Like
Oh,
it's a
no,
cool
man.
thing.
Dude.
It's a great thing. I feel like I haven't made associates, I've made friends.
Right.
and,
There you go.
Right.
and I really
Yeah.
do feel that way, and I'm thankful that we have, and I hope we can continue to collaborate and just help each other continue to reach up. That's
we-
awesome.
We'd love
Or
to cook for
reach
y'all
around
again.
books like Tracy said.
We'd love to cook for y'all again anytime.
Yeah, we'll talk. I'll have my people get with your people.
Okay,
Yeah.
you don't call us, we'll call you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just got to
something
be
like
careful
that.
now about when we get invited back over there.
There you
so
go. Well,
what's
y'all be
coming
sure
our
to
way.
tune in the
Yeah,
morning.
that's right.
Yeah, return the favor, eh?
Y'all be sure to tune in the morning to Patrick and the People. What time do y'all go live?
Hey, man, we're live 6:30 to 9 Monday through Friday.
There you go.
Every day of the
on
week.
Facebook, right?
Yep.
Check it out,
Man,
go
we're
share it,
we're
follow
on,
it, follow everything.
We're on several streams live: Facebook, YouTube,
Yep.
Odyssey. I mean, the D Live, Soup Live, Vaughn Live. There's a ton of them, and then after that, you can go watch it as a podcast.
There you
or
go.
You can even go to our website, patrickandthepeople.com, and click the listen only option if you're driving and you don't want a video in the background.
Or if they don't want to see you.
Then that could very well be possible.
Fair enough.
Mostly Rich. Don't want to see Rich.
No,
Yeah.
just your lady. She's the only one who wants to see me.
Hey.
Hey, fair enough. But
Put
y'all
that
check
on
them
her.
out. Look them up. Let's go. Spread
Hey,
the love.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate y'all very much.
Later, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. And
And remember, March 1st, we got Rude Awakening at the Patrick and the People Studios.
Yep.
It's $10
They got,
entry. Show starts at 7, right?
Yes, sir.
They
There
got
you go.
WWP in
Paragould.
Paragould this weekend.
Saturday.
Yep. Yeah, Saturday.
Y'all
All
go
right.
check them out.
AmericanBeerBully.com. Go check them out.
Get them.
Bicycle.
All right, guys. Have a great night.
Yeah. That's after dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
Dads after dark, grilling in the park, making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill, sweet tea, roller cooler, lawnmowers, blah blah blah. Moms in the morning, they talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances, tatted on my nose. Mickey G, funny packs, hats on me, blue jean shorts, yeah, that kinda short.